Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Marvel Monday. Today is going to be...
Did you say and Marvel Monday?
Another... I don't think so.
Or did you just move the other in Marvel Monday?
It's hard. Invisalign makes it hard to talk.
Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't mean a dog on your dental procedure. What's up,
Blame it
everybody?
on that. Yeah.
How is everyone doing?
Hey, we have Mad Titan Shavin.
We haven't seen it. We've not looked at it, not once. This is a proper unboxing. We're going to open the box for the first time. We're going to see how it does. And maybe play the heroes at it. Maybe there's some decks that have been built for the heroes in this box that we can find on the Marvel database.
I want to see the heroes and see if I even... I'm over in playing characters that I'm not fully invested in.
Okay.
And very interested in.
Yeah.
I will note, if you are a subscriber and you got charged for Mad Titan Shadow, this should have shipped last week. You should have... I've seen reports of a lot of people receiving it on release day.
That's good.
Which gets me excited.
We may be back.
USPS has been hit or miss. If you're watching this live or in the future and you got this product through the subscription, I would love to know when you got it.
By leaving a review on our website.
Or leaving a comment.
If it's good. If it got there on time, would you leave a review? If it was late, would you let Zach know personally?
Yeah, that's right.
Please.
Call me at... Just kidding. You can text me, technically. And it's basically texting me at this point.
Yeah.
But really, though, on the review thing, we noted it last week when we were... I don't even know what video we were doing. Where we just really went off on it.
Yeah, it's so important. It's so important. If you like the sub, if you like the tokens, the boards, anything like that, you can just go to teamcommon.com right now. You can find that product, click leave a review. I think it'll have you log in or not. We probably should. But yeah, you probably have to log in.
Leave a review. Facebook reviews are also good.
It's just a little, type it up. It's really helpful just to let other people know that we're not just some fly-by-night business, because it's the internet, right? People, Team Covenant, stupid name. Who would come up with anything like that?
I literally started our website,
bunch of teenagers,
out of my dorm room with $300.
That's when it really was shady.
I mean, shady.
It's a lot more buttoned up now.
Shady in
used to be
form that it was small ball, but it was also like if people ordered things, I shipped them.
That's right. We've always made good on that promise.
If you order it, we'll ship it.
We will actually fulfill the order, yeah.
Yeah. Some comments coming in. Let's see. Thomas saying, I did, and I took a picture for Zach. He responded very quickly as well on the community app. That number will pop. Matthew saying I got it Saturday the 30th. David saying I got it after release day, which is faster than it's been. Michael arrived Saturday in Philadelphia. That's really, when you actually think about that.
That's amazing.
It's pretty awesome.
Alaska. Eric the Red?
Are you a Viking?
I'm in Alaska. I got it on Saturday, which actually usually I get them on Monday. Alaska on Saturday?
I'm telling you, man, the pipelines have been cleared.
Where's that 5-star review? Can anybody find that for me? You guys find that? Is that sitting back there somewhere?
Kyle saying a non-Marvel Champions related question. We did it for a while where we actually just took a random unrelated questions up front. I think we were talking about doing that again.
I talked about that this morning too. Like if
marketing meeting.
What we really want, marketing wise, is for every one of these streams to have relevance to everyone in our audience for some amount of time. Mm-hmm. Like right at the front, like a 15-minute segment.
Our dulcet tones and us playing games of any variety, like the Tomb Raider CCG from 1999, isn't enjoyable for everyone all the time.
Maybe it would be, but they don't know it yet. We need to
hook them
open
with the value.
So maybe there's a 15-minute segment at the start of every stream,
like a mini podcast,
where everybody can just join in. And then when we're playing the game you don't care about, let's say you don't care about Marvel Champions, you can sign off, but you got to get your 15-minute hit.
We could label that section like Ask Covenant or something.
Genius.
Old school. Kyle saying non-Marvel Champions related question, but the Lord of the Rings LCG set, core set, the new one, the revised or whatever being released. Will TC put out those awesome tokens again? Pretty pleased. Someone asked me that
maybe
on
we'll
the community.
Do a run of them. Can we even do wood anymore?
That's the problem. We made those adventure tokens out of various types of wood, and at the time we were making a lot of different products in that material. We remember we're doing the X-Wing compatible templates. In the same
wood's
material.
very finicky too, like bins and stuff.
Well, you can't store it for very long. So if you can't use up your supply to make production. So doing a small run, like we're about to, knock on wood, we're about to our annual tradition of limited edition holiday tokens, working through that.
About to.
And with the way production has been going for the past couple of years, I never commit to anything fully. We're fixing to. So when you're about to encounter a piece of ice. But really, so we do limited edition stuff. Even like we did a limited edition token that we're sending with the unlimited Tales of Aria subscription.
Pretty funny. Limited edition token with the unlimited offering.
That's right. Who would have? What
it's
big
like peanut butter and jelly
brand created that? Anyways, the reason I'm mentioning that is that material is way harder to do smaller runs of because of how much you have to buy and then make.
Just get on the Lowe's.
So it's unlikely, but you never know.
Maybe we'll put them on acrylic or something else. Maybe we'll put them on a fancy medium.
I think I just heard Jonathan shiver.
That's
not really, the medium in which they were meant.
They really do want to be in the wooden medium, that's for sure.
Wizzykin got this waiting at my front door back home, went away for the weekend. Of course, it was released and delivered. We have a ring, and it doesn't look like any trick-or-treater stole it. That's
great. Well, that's good. I'm happy for that.
David Lattimore wants to know, how was Tomb Raider?
Oh, man, Tomb Raider was great. I think that's a phenomenal game. That's one of my top throwbacks that we've done so far. It hits a pocket of game that just doesn't have a lot of pockets. Like, that pocket is not hit very often, you know? Where you're essentially building a map with cards. It's like Arkham, right? You're kind of building a map with cards, and it's like a little mini game you're playing with your friends. It's like almost like Mario Party or something, like one of those little mini games where it's equal parts messing them up and achieving your objective.
It kind of, when you mentioning that makes me wish there was like a Mario Kart card or board game.
It felt like in that vein, right?
Yeah, it felt like the game.
And you're like, it's random, and you get to mess with your friends. You get to shoot them, you know, like with love, and also with fake tomb guns.
We've done probably 80 throwbacks at this point, at least plus. It is easily top 5 most fun throwbacks we've done.
It was high flying.
Like,
it was pure joy.
If next year on the 26th anniversary, we don't have any games we're definitely wanting to feature that week, I would be like, hey, you want to play some more Tomb Raider?
Maybe we should. Maybe we should just. Who made that?
Precedence.
There you go. We need to get Precedence and Decipher back on board.
Precedence also made the Babylon 5 game that people are very fond of. We haven't played it yet.
How much do you think it costs to get the rights to that stuff?
No idea. I mean, Tomb Raider is going to be a licensing thing.
Oh, that wouldn't be hard. But we could take the mechanics and call it, Jungle Man.
This is the thing that you're not supposed to talk about publicly in tabletop.
What's that?
So don't tell anybody I talked about it. But as far as I know, game mechanics are like almost impossible to legally protect.
Yeah.
Of any, like you can. Wizards have the rights to tap, but even that is like disputed now. Like to turn a card sideways and call it tapping, because that's not what it was called before they called it that. But
you can still turn a card sideways. That's
exhaust, kneel, etc.
I guess tap kind of makes sense. You can really protect it because it doesn't. It's not like a natural. It's not a natural term for that procedure, right? Like, I guess. If I think, what would I call this mechanic of turning a card? Like, you can't trademark like turning, for instance, right?
In the same way, we can't trademark subscription.
That's right. Yeah.
But
that's why a big part of marketing is coming up with things you can actually protect legally, which is apparently one of Apple's greatest strengths.
Absolutely.
iPod, what have you, iPencil.
Sounds silly, but so simple. Yeah. It's like, let's put I in front of it.
Lowercase I.
And that is our thing.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you can protect it forever.
Well, maybe marketing will think of a new name for subscriptions.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we'll be off to the races. Hey, this is a comment that we need in the reviews on the website. Kyle saying, not this first bit, but the second half. It doesn't need to be on wood, the Lord of the Rings tokens. I'll take anything. Your Marvel Champions tokens are life-changing.
Where is that? Come on,
that's
at least
5 out of 5 stars.
Review.
Would buy again. Put that in the reviews.
I'm going to be looking. Here's that Kyle Thomas. I'm going to be looking. throughout all day to see if those reviews come through.
You know what we need to do?
What's that?
I think we need to incentivize the reviews, right? Not too heavily. Here's what we need to do. Just think if we ever did this once, I think it would help.
Okay.
Kyle obviously really wants those adventure tokens, right? Mm-hmm. So if someone were to leave a really helpful, great review on the website, and we saw it,
and
occasionally we might be like, "Oh, hey, we made you this one-of-a-kind acrylic version of this set. Thank you so much for leaving a review and being an amazing customer and allowing us to do what we do."
We're not committing to that.
No,
but it's an idea.
I'm not even implying that we would do it. I'm just saying we should.
Zach's an ideas guy.
Occasionally. Randomly, I like that kind of stuff, right? Where it's not all the time. You don't always get the golden ticket, but like sometimes you just go out of your way, do something crazy, and then it's like, I mean,
who knows?
Do you want to go leave a review right now?
Check this out.
Probably do.
And Larry had this idea. Yes, you do.
Like wherever that spider board went that we never made.
Larry had this idea too. Is like,
Larry dog.
What if sometimes during the stream we have a limited time discount code that we turn on while we're streaming, and we turn it off once the stream is over.
You know what? That would add immediate value to everyone, every stream.
I thought it was a pretty good idea.
You know what I like better than that?
What's that?
Same exact concept, except for, can you imagine if we just had like very limited runs of some of these like alt edition tokens? And it's like, they're on the website right now. We're taking them off by the end of this stream.
Yeah.
Then they're gone.
We don't need to be relevant with content. We just need to take the FOMO angle.
That's right. You can't miss the content because you might miss out on the exclusive tokens.
Come on. We're all millennials, aren't we?
Yeah.
Check this out. This little game called Mindbug.
We really went somewhere there.
Yeah, this is the 15-minute section that everybody clearly wants to tune into. A game called Mindbug. I don't know if you guys have seen this. We might get to play this. This was sent to me. I got an email, and it was like, hey, you want to check out my game? And it's like, I don't know. Like, there's a million games to be checking out. What's the deal? And it's like, oh, it was co-designed by me, and it was Christian Kudal, Marvin Hegan, Richard Garfield, might sound familiar, and Scaff Elias or Elias. And I was like, sure, yeah, let's take a look at it. And it's called First Contact. So I think they're just going to, this is like a Keyforge spiritual successor, honestly. I think they're going to put out more of these packs, like maybe every once in a while.
Like Second Contact?
So they're Second Contact, Third Contact.
Well, stay with me. Fourth Contact.
It's set contents. It's all set. No collectability here. And then we take them, we shuffle them up, we distribute like 10 cards to each, to me and you, and then we have a draw pile, I think, over here. And the whole game is that there are creatures, and you and I kind of have the identical creatures. You can see them. Look at this art style. You see this? Here, I'll put it face down here, since I guess this is now.
I like this chameleon sniper, though. Look at him go.
Yeah, check these out. So, like, they're all just different numbers. Like, they all have a number, and that's associated with a specific thing.
Compost dragon.
And then they come in with, like, generally play effects or defeated effects. You see the Keyforge similarities here, right? So the only piece of the game that you need to know is that we each play one card a turn. And then whenever something's out, it can like attack your opponent or attack a creature your opponent has. So there's just a board and then there's a life total behind it. But we each get 2 of these Mindbug cards. And twice per game, whenever you play something, I can steal it by using one of these cards. Immediately becomes mine and its play effect hits you.
How hilarious.
Isn't that good?
Twice a game. So you don't want to waste your second one ever. And then you also only want to play creatures of certain significance because if it's too significant, your opponent will steal it.
That's right. But then, can you win the game not playing significant stuff? Do you try to get all their mind bugs out and then still hold a, it's like genius, right?
I think you try to get them to mind bug early.
It's got Garfield DNA all over it. Mindbug is the name of that one. So I think we should play it on like a Thursday or something.
Okay, we can do that.
We'll throw back to the future.
It'll be, remember we used to Wildcard Wednesday?
Wildflower Wednesday?
Wildcard Wednesday.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
We played some wild games.
We did some weird stuff, man.
You ready to,
yeah.
Look?
Should we unbox it?
I'm ready to get into this.
Hey, everybody.
Random noise.
We're glad you're here.
So,
yeah, what'd you think about Dune? Did you get the final review?
Dune?
Yeah.
Man, you know what? I kind of dislike, not that you... I took this way more seriously than you asked it.
Bracing.
It's not that bad. I just dislike review culture.
Oh, I can get into that. I like a good contrarian.
Well, just like, what's it on Rotten Tomatoes, which is helpful sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I didn't watch a movie last night because it was like 19%.
But the reason I think I mentioned that is Dune.
What's up, Dylan?
Blade Runner 2049. Mm-hmm. To me, those are films in the proper sense of the word. It's like art.
Yeah, it's like high art.
So like reviewing it is interesting.
It's like reviewing a church service.
Yeah, it's like, can you really rate this on a scale, or is it just like, how did you feel about it? I liked it. I liked. It
made you feel, you felt good, or not even good, right? It felt meaningful. It felt like there was some gravity to it.
Yeah, it made you feel things. And that's what he does very well. It's very intentional. It's not just lots of explosions all the time. Makes you think about certain things, the way people are behaving, the way obviously the cultures in that setting are like significant.
They're very defined, aren't they?
Yeah. But I really enjoyed it. I thought the acting was really good. I thought it was beautiful. I am curious to know more. I have not read the book.
It felt almost sacred, like the presentation of it. And Denis Villeneuve?
I have no idea.
He does this very well. Very well. just like the high atmosphere, a lot of feeling and emotion kind of baked into the non-dialogue. You know, just like there's a feeling to the movie, and I think that translated really well for Dune. I will say,
what was your feeling?
Well, I will say about the books, right? So, the question you're going to ask yourself is: was this adapted to be a film in the best way it could be a film, or were you missing critical parts of what made Dune so good? Because no film could recreate the intricacies of what's going on in the book.
Books to film are always a challenge.
It's a challenge. And so I think what Denis moved into was like, hey, we're going to make this the best film we can, and we're going to use Dune as the source material. But then as a fan of the book, you get so much more context, right? Because it's filled with interior thoughts, interior dialogue, just like pages and pages of two characters talking about what's not really that important for the story at all, but just establishing who they are and their personalities and their motivations. So you miss out on all of that. But you get what film has to offer, which is that incredible score. The visuals are amazing. The story moves along nicely. So I was very impressed by it.
I think film, in that way, film works for me well. Because like I'm not prone to needing details. Yeah, hydro brain, hydro life. So like it can skip, like things can progress less naturally or be less logical because like that's just not how my brain works in that setting. Which is probably why I like some films that other people don't.
Yeah, like Star Wars.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Star Wars films
Episode
do
8.
exactly that. Specifically 8. No one likes 9.
Yeah, talk about films that don't make sense.
But to make it clear how not snooty I am about film as art and all that kind of stuff, I also, for the first time this weekend, watched the first 2 movies in the Twilight saga.
Oh, I've seen the first one. I saw it in theaters.
All I knew about it was that, teenagers liked it. It got panned really hard in reviews and stuff.
Hold on. Can we appreciate this box?
Oh, yeah. It's very funny. Hold on. So, like, I picked it up. I was like, it's deceptively light. And I'm like, look how many not cards are in it. But I will say, one thing that's nice about this. So, this is like...
They carry your collection, right?
Yeah. So, like, I have this.
That's so funny, though. Come on. It's hilarious.
This is my Galaxy's Most Wanted box. And it's like, there's all my villain stuff.
Okay, so it actually, it has a utility value.
So it's shelf presence, and it does have utility value. But yeah, it is funny.
We'll go back.
Anyways, so I went in. Expectation is important.
It is. So isn't that really so much of life?
It is crazy.
That's what you learn as you get older. Expectation is everything.
So I went in
don't have them.
Expecting just a horrible movie. Like poorly acted, poor visuals, nothing interesting. And just as a movie to like turn on and enjoy, it was definitely more than interesting.
Absolutely. I'm with that. I enjoyed it when I watched it.
Yeah. I also enjoyed
I wasn't looking at how my life changed.
There was also like comedic value.
Yeah.
In certain spots where it's like, oh my goodness, this is hilariously bad.
Does that have Edward in it, the werewolf or whatever?
Yeah. Edward is the vampire. But yes, Edward and Jacob.
Jacob's a werewolf?
That's right.
Were you on a team? Wasn't there teams?
I didn't experience that.
You
back
could be
in the
on
day.
Team Edward or Team Jacob. Which one would you be on right now?
I think everyone back in the day really liked Jacob. He's like the reasonable, nice person, etc.
Boring.
But I'm not really on a team. I haven't been with it long.
Free agent. A Ronin.
Pick a team.
Let's look at what we got here. Should we go to the table?
Who are the heroes here? Yeah, go to the table. Let's look at the heroes first.
That's
what
table.
matters.
Remember that? We thought about doing a show called To the Table at one point.
Around the table? Across the table?
We've got Spectrum and Adam Warlock, and I'm just absolutely loving these heroes because I don't know what either of them do. Like this feels
Spectrum looks cool.
This feels beyond what I remember, like when I was into comics and Marvel as a tiny child, as a tiny man.
To me, it feels like how I felt when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's like, who is this? What are their stats?
Even like the more prominent heroes now, back then, of course, is like my first introduction. So it's like, oh, who's Thor?
Yeah.
It's like, what's that all about? Who's Hulk? And what's Spider-Man? And
what's Asgard?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, Spectrum's in WandaVision? I know this character. It's the pilot, right? Monica Rambeau. Yeah.
Really?
I'm in. I don't even care what she does.
Hey, Adam Warlock's the same name both sides.
He is He is him.
Yeah, his alter ego is himself. He's very enlightened.
Apparently, he's going to be in the next Guardians film. So let's look at what he does. I haven't seen these heroes at all.
Let's talk about Adam Warlock here. Mystic, so already keep your eyes open. This card's going to be bustedly good because there's nothing stronger than magic.
Oh, you got to play the fancy spirit cards.
Let me see. Is that in focus? Can you guys read that? You see that? It's kind of nice. We framed it up kind of nice.
Yeah, it looks better than it has been previously.
Yeah, I got a hold of it. Jonathan didn't. Avatar of Life.
Sounds like a great manager to me.
During deck building, your deck must include an equal number of cards from all 4 aspects.
What?
You cannot include any more than 1 copy of a non-Adam Warlock card.
You're going to hate this.
Yeah, kind of. But it's also
tantalizing. Do you love it or hate it? I feel like one-ofs is your least favorite way to do anything.
It is, but it's goofy enough that it's also interesting.
Okay.
It's like...
acceptable in Champions?
What's that old Game of Thrones? The Long Voyage?
Long Voyage, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to include more cards, but you get more cards every round.
Yeah, that card was busted.
What up, Van?
So Adam Warlock, so let's say you have 15, so that means you have 30, so that means you have... How is that possible? Equal number of all the different...
4 aspects, right?
Yeah.
So if you have 15 signature cards, then you just run... You need 25, so 7 of each.
And then do you have 2 neutrals?
I mean, you can just run 28 plus 15, 43 cards.
Oh.
Spider-Woman ran the same thing, right? She had to run equal. So you could also run neutrals instead.
Okay.
So you could run 6 of each type and then run 3 neutrals.
Yeah, that seems natural.
Or 1 neutral. Or however many neutrals you want.
Okay. Well, let's look at this. The Pip the Troll. I actually thought this was a kind of a verb form and not a noun. 2-cost ally here. We got Pip up there.
I'll take a Pip.
1 Pip for you.
1 Pip, please.
Also a Mystic.
Here he comes. Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
The screen went black, right?
Yeah. Or I'm having a seizure. I don't know which one.
And then we couldn't replicate the problem earlier.
We just did.
And then Jonathan said, well, now I'm really nervous. And then I said,
those are good instincts.
We like to live like that, a little nervous.
Those are good instincts. We've been through a lot of things, and that's the sign that like something's about to go horrible. So, hey, if this just goes black at some point and you don't see us,
we're still here. Yeah. Send help.
We won't be streaming next Monday at all. We're planning to stream Arkham the Monday after that.
Call Einstein and send us a bagel.
And then back to Champions the week after that.
Yeah. Okay. Screen to go.
They said don't skip his hero side.
Oh, right. But I'm on Pip now, so hold on. Let's not blow the system up yet. 1 thwart, 1 attack, toughness. While it's in your hand, he gains interrupt when a player is attacked. Spend 2 of these resources to put him into play under that player's control. This is my favorite ally ever yet printed. Period.
He's good.
That's crazy with toughness.
He's cool too. Look at him.
Dude, if you just said 2-cost ally with toughness, doesn't the 0/0 stats, I would run this every day.
And he gets to come into play as a reaction. So good.
Yeah. Wow. That's incredible. Way to go, Pip. All right, then let's look at Adam Warlock, Guardian Mystic side. So he's a Guardian. Okay.
He's apparently going to be in the next Guardian movie.
Let's see if we're going to blow for him. See if we'll blow anything up. Everything going to be okay? Here comes Adam. Hero. Are you nervous?
No.
I'm a little nervous. You don't live your life nervous, do you? Adam Warlock's a 1/1/2.
Those feelings rarely happen for me.
You mean any of them?
Yes.
Action, discard 1 card from hand, limit once per phase. If that card is an aggression card, you deal 2 damage to an enemy. If that card is a justice card, you remove 2 threat from a scheme. If it's protection, you heal 1 damage from an ally. And if it's leadership, you give a hero +1 to all their stats this round. Now that ability is great. We're on Spectrum. Bryce, give me on Adam Warlock other side. Adam Warlock hero side. This is, dude, this hero is great. Did you catch this?
It's awesome.
Did you figure this out?
He's totally flexible. I'm excited to watch you. Well, hopefully some aspiring community member who's awesome will share a link in our Discord channel for Marvel Champions to decks using the new heroes. And we will not have to struggle through the deck building process. But yeah, that seems awesome.
Wow.
Just like a bunch of choices, right?
And then Adam's got more on the side of this card. It's a terrible unboxing. I'm just not reading half the stuff.
You're out of practice. You gotta shake the rust off.
Yeah, reading. I haven't read in a while. Discard a card from your hand. Remove a status card.
That's so good.
Yeah, this guy's like he's so adaptable. It's crazy. It's got me excited. Let's look at Soul World. Wow, is that where he's from?
It's about to get weird.
I'm from Soul World.
I almost said it's about to get world.
It's about to get world. Location. After your deck runs out of cards, place 1 soul counter here. After? Alter Ego action. Exhaust Soul World and remove 1 soul counter from it. Heal all damage from your identity. Every time you run out of deck, you bank up a full heal in Alter Ego. I love that. I love this. What's happening? Why are the Mystics so good?
Well, let's see.
Does Adam have the Soul Gem? Is that what's up? Does Adam have the Soul Gem, Zach?
Oh... So Soul World is apparently inside the Soul Gem.
That's incredible.
You see that in the end of a movie you haven't seen.
Oh, okay. Karmic Staff. Looks like a pool cue there. 2-cost upgrade, artifact item. Exhaust, generate a wild resource. They just love them, don't they? They love the Mystics. 2 for a wild resource whenever you want.
Constantly.
They love them. Nothing better than Magic.
I mean... It's not unfair.
I love this guy already. It's so good.
He's got a cape?
He's got a cape.
Don't you love that we're playing a game where like you're actively playing capes on things?
I love capes. My gosh, I love capes.
I wish capes were totally normal.
Yeah, unfortunately, we couldn't really get away with it now.
No. But I would love... I wear the equivalent of a cape a lot.
A cardigan?
When I wear cardigans and my shawls and stuff.
Yeah, it's basically equivalent.
Like a cape would accomplish the same thing, but probably be cooler.
Oh, it'd be way cooler. It's just so much cooler.
But like you see someone walk in with a cape and it's weird.
Yeah,
you see someone on Game of Thrones with a cape. Awesome.
It's normal.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just start wearing them in Tulsa and see if we can change the vibe.
Something tells me that
2 tabletop game store owners wearing capes wouldn't exactly shift the culture. Is that what you're saying?
I find it suspect.
Let's look at this cape. Hero response. After you resolve the Battle Mage ability, exhaust this cape to ready Adam Warlock. So you can...
what's the Battle Mage ability?
It's where you discard a card and do your worst.
So you do that and ready.
So you can do something with Adam, then you can discard a card, and then kneel the cape to stand Adam again.
I like all these cards so far.
Yeah. We need something meaningful to do with our exhaust the hero. Like a card that would exhaust it. Because like swinging for 1 and then readying is not that important.
Yeah.
But like exhausting to do something awesome and then readying and doing that again would be awesome. Now it is worth noting, leadership would give him +1/+1 this round if you discard that with a Battle Mage. So he can give himself +1, but then he wouldn't get the stand.
Yeah.
So Cosmic Board. Wow. 1 cost upgrade. There's 2 of these in. One it's in. There's one. Look at it. Just read it. They play the Wizards so fundamentally. It's so fundamentally good.
You basically cancel a Winterville effect.
Yeah, it's what Spycraft wants to be, except playable.
Yeah, because you don't replace the card.
You don't replace the card. That's right.
Except playable.
And it just stays on the board. It's for 1.
I like that we just... Our love for Backpack and Arkham is only equivalent to our hatred of Spycraft and Marvel Champions.
That's right. Oh, it's Force. There we go. That's fair.
Oh, okay. So you have to cancel that.
Yeah, not nearly as good, guys. You guys got me on that. I wanted to do a bit, but instead, I am the joke.
Now, if you have 2 of those out, did they both go away on the first one revealed? I assume not. I hope not.
They probably would, but I would never rule it that way. Maybe you have to interrupt, and then because it's canceled, that you can't interrupt the second one. I don't know. When is it? I don't know.
Jordan asking if we've done anything for MetaZoo. Such are we going to? Maybe they've already commented in the game and choosing not to play. Not sure.
So you want to tell them your MetaZoo story?
Sure. I pre-ordered MetaZoo a while back so that we could play it on stream and check it out. No intent to do anything with it past that point, but you got to, you want to try the game. You can't just assume things. From my viewpoint, the gameplay, the game itself, does not look very good in general. But I bought it, got it in, we're going to try it. And then by the time I got it, it was worth a significant amount of money. And so instead of just having a fun stream where we played a game that I'm unlikely to do anything with, I sold everything that I had. It was too much money. It was insane.
It was ridiculous money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
it was insane. And then
that's bank error in
continuing to fund my ability to buy old Star Wars card game boxes.
Yeah, which is exactly where you want to put that cash.
That's where I want the money to be. Yeah.
Let's look at Mystic Senses. 2-cost upgrade, condition, a superpower, hero response. After you resolve Adam Warlock's battle mage ability to draw 1 card. The fact that you can have 2 of these out, discard a card, draw 2, get an ability.
Hold on.
Yeah, you can look at it. Just think about it.
What?
Yeah.
So he's a builder. He wants to get set up. He's going to need a teammate who can handle business.
He's got card draw. He's got cancels. He's got an adaptable effect here. He's got a free resource every turn. And he's got a cape to stand up. What else could he do? Well, let's look at Karmic Blast, where the Wheel of Samsara will be channeled into his fingertips. Hero action, attack superpower. Deal 4 damage to an enemy and discard up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy for each different aspect discarded this way. And then remember, when you run out of deck, you get a free heal off of the Soul World.
So 2 for anywhere from 4 to 8.
That's right.
If the stars align.
2 for 8. Well,
it's probably 2 for 6.
Check in with your karma
on average.
Why now? This is a character built for me. You said Warlock, and I thought, well, certainly this is about witches and stuff, but no, it's about like soul karma.
Seems like a good dude.
He's like a spiritual wizard, spirit wizard. Cosmic awareness. My point. Looks like the same as Karmic Blast. Thwart, remove 3 threat from a scheme, discard up to 4, 1 additional for each different aspect this way.
That's cool art.
It's so cool.
I love that kind of
right up my alley.
Stuff.
Quantum Magic. 1 cost event, choose a card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. So basically you pay 1 and trade a card from your hand for a card from your discard pile. That's a fine card. This could set up some really degenerate stuff. Yeah. Then we've got in the Ukraine. We've got some real off-brand allies now. This is hilarious. Marvel Boy. Novar. Look at that.
Oh, that's his name. I was like, what's Novar? Yeah. He's a Guardian Kree. So I'm assuming Captain Marvel and him.
2 costs. Is it a son or a...
No idea.
A child?
He's a boy.
2 cost, 0 thwart, 2 attack. When Marvel Boy attacks, spend a fist resource and it gains piercing and ranged. That's a fine ally. Because it costs 2. Then we got the In-Betweener.
Oh, this is a card. Okay.
That's a cosmic ally. An entity, or it's an event there. Cosmic entity. It's funny that an event is it's like he shows up.
Mm-hmm.
Shuffle this card in the encounter deck without looking.
You'll start with CCG magic.
And then deal 2 damage to the villain and remove this card from the game when revealed. It cannot be canceled.
So it is a positive encounter card that does damage. It's interesting. It's basically
you cancel the effect,
pre-remove a card,
and you get 2 damage.
Because instead of getting a card, you get this card, right?
Yeah.
So like,
that's good.
That's actually really good.
It's extremely good.
Literally at first, I was like, "That I will never play that card," and then as we were talking about it, I was like, "Maybe I will play that card."
I would definitely play this. That's super cool. Super cool.
Brown Bay is saying all the cosmic entities are kind of bad.
Man, if you factor in, like, people pay 2 for Spycraft, right? Don't they?
I have no idea how much that card costs.
I think it costs 2.
I think it's 1.
No.
I couldn't tell you.
I'd play it at 1. It costs 2. For sure. Bryce, how much it costs 1? I'm not going to play it still. It is a random cancel, and just like Cosmic Ward, it's also random cancel, so you can't plan it, which takes a lot of the power out of it.
Apparently the issue with these cards is if they get revealed as boost, they're a 0 boost and they go to your discard pile. That's still not bad.
It's not good, though.
Do you get to leave it in the inappropriate sleeve so you know it's on top of the deck?
No.
It doesn't say that.
You said shuffle it without looking, but you can put it in any sleeve you want? That'd be hilarious, actually.
I practically don't like it if I have to like unsleeve it, put it in a sleeve that matches the...
You have 2 sleeve colors.
I'm just saying my hero sleeves are different than those. So like every time you play that card...
Yeah, you're going to leave it in the encounter deck.
And then you put it and then you shuffle it in.
But it's still fun. It's still fun. I like it. I'll play it.
Apparently you get to know. You leave it in a different sleeve.
Oh. Really?
Yep.
Well, that kind of changes things.
Also, that's very playable in the Star-Lord deck, where you are choosing to get. It's like if you see that on top, it's like I'll take an encounter card and get some awesome ability.
That's true. Definitely built with that in mind, right?
Yeah.
Or any of the doesn't Scarlet Witch discard off the encounter deck? Yeah. So you could like dig to it, or like know that you're discarding.
She discards, but she wants.
Well, you could discard down to it. Is what I mean. It's like you see, it's like 3 away. It's like I'll discard the top 2 and make sure that I get that as my.
Yeah.
Huh.
Daniel's saying you could just not sleeve. That ain't gonna happen. I've been doing this 20+ years, and I need sleeves.
How can you shuffle? Magic attack, 1 cost spell event, only if you're a mystic, 1 per deck. Now hold on a second. I haven't read this card. Only mystics can play it, and it's 1 per deck. Is it going to be dumb?
It's basically gonna say win the game. So that's my prediction. Literally in these words. Win the game.
It's an attack. Choose an enemy and discard up to 5 cards from the top of your deck. Deal 1 damage to that enemy for each card discarded this way. 1 for 5.
That's not that crazy.
No, it's fine. Did a good job. Whoa, look at this. You see Audacity here?
Ooh, that's classic Hawkeye, man.
Look at that. That's Hawkeye proving why he's a superhero.
Max 1 per deck. Okay.
He just hits the gym a lot. After you spend the card, deal a damage to the villain. Okay.
Resource and 1 damage. That's nice for like knocking a tough stat as well.
Yeah. It's a fine card.
It's fine.
That's a fine card.
It's both a wild and also an aggression card, which is notable.
True. I thought it was a double resource when I first saw it. Let's look at some of the other colors here. Quasar, one of my absolute favorite heroes ever.
Really?
Wendell Vaughn.
Never heard of him.
1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 cost ally, enters play, remove a threat from each scheme in play. That's right on the bubble. If he thwarted for 2, I'd play him at that.
In some really bad scenarios, he would be very good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you though, this aerial trait's gonna at some point.
Guardian.
At some point, that aerial trait's gonna be on fire.
Living Tribunal, shuffle this card into the encounter deck without looking. Remove 2 threat from the main scheme and remove this card from the game.
Okay. Are these all one-ofs?
Yeah. 1 in the pack.
It's unique.
It is unique. You're going to have 1. Huh.
Interesting.
I think these are slightly overcosted. I'd take him at 1 for sure. Right? You'd play him at 1?
I kind of want to play him just to see if I like him or not.
Yeah.
Conceptually,
You're not a math guy, huh?
Sometimes the math doesn't add up, though.
Zone of Silence. Spell thwart,
I need one of those.
Mystic only, I'm going to guess, 4 cards, threat for each card you discard.
Classic.
I mean, it's good. It's
so
good.
The Mystics like to discard, and then they have cards that get any specific card out of the discard.
Adam
cards
Warlock
that benefit from discarding.
And then these it's like they built these special like determination. They built these for playmats. It's like they have that like playmat art, don't they? Determination. After you spend this card, remove a threat from the main scheme. I think that's fine.
It's interesting that the same thing does 1 damage because normally I'm valuing 1 threat equals 2 damage.
They're over that now. You notice they're totally over that because even Adam discarded Justice for 2 threat, discarded Aggression for 2 damage. It's not the game we thought it was at first. Major Victory.
I don't know who this is, but I want to know more.
Is that like a mutant Captain America?
It looks like it.
A great man once bore this shield and died defending others. I'm ready to do the same if needed.
Love it. I don't know who his character is, but I like him.
It's Vance Astro. 2 cost ally, 1/1. When Major Victory is defeated, choose a friendly Guardian character and ready it.
So
how often would that be relevant?
I mean, you literally can attack with him to consequential him off the board, or if you're playing like defensively, he can block ready your hero who's already blocked.
Yeah. This looks good in like a big ally leadership
2 cost
deck.
too as well. I mean, that's just the right value curve.
Pump everything up, start swinging, and then ready the thing at the end. Oh, look at this though. Eternity. Come on.
I love any piece of art that has a silhouette with stars in it in this way.
Yeah, bring it on, right?
Yeah.
Draw a card and remove this card from the game whenever it's revealed. Let's see. That's good. I mean, that's just raw value. There's no need to calculate whether or not that's the right time for that. You always want a card, right? Always.
Yeah, assuming it flips into a card.
The art has gotten off the chain here. What's going on with this?
I mean,
is it just cosmic stuff?
This is just cosmic stuff.
Yeah, just stuff that looks good. Summoning spell, similar mystic trait only. Discard cards from the top until you discard an ally and put it into play under your control. This is a breakable spell. Major victories from the future, apparently, by the way. He's a part of the original Guardians of the Galaxy. The far future. This is good.
That's amazing.
Play all 4 and 5 cost allies, right? There's a deck there somewhere.
That's not even hard to picture.
And then Innovation. Black Panther doing it. After you spin this card, heal the damage from an ally you control. It's fine. Maybe more than fine.
That's so good.
Yeah, pretty good. Look at Charlie 27 here. Look at this. Is it a hero or villain? That's a hero.
It gotta be a hero. Yeah.
Retaliate 1, toughness, 1/1, 4 cost, 4 hit points. Yeah, I like it. Simple design.
He's expensive, but
it's hard because he's so expensive.
Yeah.
It's just hard. The Gardener. Look at this. These are all great art.
Heal 2. Got it.
Heal 2 from your identity. Now that you could flip that at the wrong time, but
yes.
Shield spell. Also wonderful art. Playing with your identity as the Mystic. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard that many cards at the top of your deck to prevent all of it. Oh, that's so good. Preservation. Maximum per deck. After you spend it, heal the damage from here.
Nailed it.
And then Martin X. Tanaga.
Man, it got weird up in here.
It got weird, man. This is the part of comics that are weird. It's definitely weirder than what I have ever seen when I was like just in the space for a while.
Just cruising.
3 cost ally, 1/1. Reduce the cost of play by 1 if your identity has the Guardian trait. So a 2 cost 1/1/4. Is that worth playing as a Guardian? That's probably worth playing. 2 cost allies.
2 for 3 in a block, probably.
Yeah, 2 costs worth playing.
Chris agree. He's saying Doctor Strange really needed a boost, right?
And then here's the obligations. I'm going to get surprised by them. Looks like we got some Ninja Turtles. Solid of Truth. Is that a Ninja Turtle?
It looks like a Ninja Turtle.
For real?
It's not.
I mean,
it doesn't have a shell. You know, this is an important part.
As if that's
the
what
turtle
a turtle
aesthetic.
is.
All right, let's check this out. It's Monica Rambeau. If you haven't seen WandaVision, you should. That show was lovely.
That was hot a while back, but then, nobody talks about it after that, so I assumed it wasn't worth watching.
But if you have seen it and don't want spoilers, like I just got spoiled. I had no idea this was a thing. So she's got a hand size of 6 and 11 hit points. Set up, put all 3 energy form upgrades into play face down.
Oh, okay.
We'll get there. Power down, force response. After you change to this form, turn all your energy form upgrades face down.
I love how this is going to play.
So there's 3 face down.
Who designed this one?
You flip here, they turn face down. It's in the book.
Where's the book? Is it in here?
Yeah. Then let's... No, it's not. It's right here. Then let's look at Spectrum, the hero form. 11 hit points, hand size 5. 1/1/1. Energy transformation. Forced, after you change to this form, choose a face down energy form. Upgrade, flip that card face up to change to that energy form. So, let's look at... And she's also Ariel. I love Ariel. I don't know why. I just like the idea.
Caleb, Michael Boggs, and Aaron Heltham.
So it was the team. Let's look at Gamma. Energy form permanent. Spectrum gets +2 attack. Hero response, after you change to this energy form, deal 1 damage to an enemy.
I love this.
Yeah. Pulsar. Energy form permanent. Spectrum gets +2 defense. After you change this form, heal a damage.
Of course. It's so good.
Photon.
These 2 heroes.
Spectrum gets +2 thwart. After you change this form, remove a threat from the scheme. So she can basically...
We're so adaptable.
Go to any form she wants.
Yes. I love it.
Thumbs way up on this one. I haven't even seen the rest of the cards, but I love it. I love his character.
We're playing these 2 right here.
Yeah,
let's go look up some community decks and get it done.
All right. Signature ally, Blue Marvel. Aerial Avenger. After Blue Marvel enters play, change energy forms.
There's so many superheroes. It's the coolest thing. How do I still find things I've never heard of before?
So here's what you do. You flip through attack or threat mode. Do your thing. Play Blue Marvel. Flip to defense mode.
Mm-hmm. So what is that like how does Spectrum and Blue Marvel play together?
He changes their...
So are they like from the same planet or something?
No idea. I know she's going to be in a Captain Marvel movie too, so there's something going on.
I do whatever is right whenever it needs to be done, and I don't care what anyone thinks. Wow.
I'm very excited about a card I just saw. All right, 2 copies of Energy Duplication. Exhaust Energy Duplication. Generate the printed resource on your face-up energy form card. It's very cool.
It's just cool. Wow.
Gamma Blast. Hero action attack. Change to Gamma energy form. and deal 7 damage to an enemy. If you're already in Gamma Energy form, this attack gains overkill. I love this hero.
Yeah, let's go.
Photon Speed. Change to Photon Energy form, remove 4 threat. If you were already in Photon Energy form, ignore the crisis icon for this Thor.
Okay, fine.
Not bad.
These two apparently are maybe dating or married, and they are from Earth.
Pulsar Shield. You guessed it.
I'm guessing.
When Spectrum defends, change to Pulsar form and ready Spectrum. If you were already in Pulsar Energy form, she gains Retaliate 1 till the end of the phase.
Mm-hmm. I like those little clauses. Now, the crisis icon, you're already losing if you need to do that, right?
Yeah. But you get a flip to the Photon mode, so you remove the threat from flipping, and then remove 4, so it's 2 for 5.
Yeah, that's super
and
good.
And then now you have +2, so like...
Yeah.
Speed of Light, change energy forms, draw a card, cost 0. I also love her get
So her whole kit is just about those forms. It's not even really playing too much outside of the box.
Nope. I'm a big fan. All right. There are so many cards here that I'm excited about. You ready for this? You're not ready. First up, we get the Captain America ally. It means I can play him anytime I want. And he's in the classic garb with the scales and the wings. I love it. 6 cost, 4 health, 2/2. Tough. Reduce cost to play Captain America by 1 for each Avenger character you control. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
This is a great ally for leadership.
I am going to be playing leadership, and it's going to be awesome.
So what is this? Probably like 2 costs at its best?
Well, your hero is 1.
And then 3 allies.
Let's just even say I have 2 allies in, so now it's 3.
That's 3. 3 for a tough 2/2. It's pretty good. Why does he have scales? What is it about America that's scale worthy, you know?
I have no idea. That's just part of his costume.
Huh. And he's kind of got a bird thing going on, right? With the feathers?
Yeah. I'm sure there's a good reason for that.
Oh, a good reason? Not sure there's a good reason.
Logically, maybe it's like armor, like chainmail, you know? Like it looks...
yeah, scale mail.
Like its thing. Even at 3...
Feathers, apparently.
Even at 3 cost, it's like the whole American Eagle thing, you know?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the American Eagle.
And he's got the wings.
Yeah. Okay, that's all good for me. Thank you.
For 3, it's cool. It's very thematic. Captain America comes in with tough because you don't want to swing and lose your tough from just swinging.
Yeah.
So he actually wants to come into play and block the first turn.
That's right.
And then he doesn't get to do anything the next turn because he's exhausted.
Yeah. Classic Cap
So
problem.
he's like a long form play.
That's what happens when you only have a shield.
Next, we get the ingeniously named Power Man. 3 cost, 1 thwart, 0 attack with 2 consequential damage.
I'm sure that's going to be meaningful.
3 health. Power Man enters play with 2 cheat counters on him. Action, discard any number of cheat counters from Power Man. He gets +2 attack for each cheat counter discarded this way till the end of phase. So, you know, you discard 2, he's at 4 attack, attacks once, now he's got 1 health left, then you block. I don't know.
Or you potentially ready him and get an 8 damage in 1 turn. So a 3 for 8.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. You could see that working.
This is the card I'm most excited about. White Tiger. We finally get the ally that you can play and not have to win.
Ooh, White Tiger is great.
3 cost, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 health. After you play White Tiger from your hand, draw X cards to a maximum of 3, where X is equal to the villain's stage number. If the villain has no stage number, draw a card.
That's awesome. Everyone wants this. This is great. You tell me to draw a card, I'm in.
Kalu, Avenger Mystic, 2 cost ally, 2 health, 1 thwart, 1 attack. Response after Clue in his play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event. Add that to your hand. Shuffle your deck. That's solid.
Let me read that again. What is Kalu up to? I mean, this is a crazy looking character. You will need my aid on this quest. Huh.
James W. saying it's the scales of justice.
That's extremely funny.
Yeah, I wish I would have thought of that.
Yeah. Me too.
Then we get a support called the Mighty Avengers. Play under any player's control, max 1 team card per player. If each of your characters has the Avengers trait, each ally you control gets +1 thwart and +1 attack.
What? Wait, what?
Oh my goodness.
It just keeps going, doesn't it?
Yeah. Somehow, Palpatine has returned. Then we get Mass Attack. I'm just going to keep going. That card.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Right? The value in this is unbelievable.
Well, there's that Aggression one, the Training Camp, that costs 3 and it's +1 attack for your allies.
Yeah.
Obviously, the restriction is you have to play Avengers, but like that's not a hard restriction these days.
Not terrible, is it?
No.
Wow. So they get better the more of them there are.
Oh, hold on. And it applies to your hero.
Yeah.
+1/+1. I pay 2 for +1. It sure does.
No, it says each ally you control. But your hero has to be an Avenger as well.
Yeah.
So it's all Avengers all the time, and then all your allies are +1/+1. Huh. That's good. That's good.
That is very good.
That's really good.
I think it's unfortunately good, yeah. Mass attack. Exhaust 3 allies you control that share a trait with your hero. Deal X damage to an enemy where X is the total attack of those allies and your hero. You read that? All right, so
Mass attack's one of my favorite bands.
Exhaust 3 allies that share a trait. So that's hard. That's hard to do.
It's comedy.
Deal X to an enemy where X is the total attack of those allies.
So you can do all of that without the consequential.
That's right.
That makes Soul Power Man look a lot better.
Yeah, but you need 3 allies of the same trait and this card, which is not easy to pull off. And all the damage has to go to a single source.
I don't think that's very good at all.
You ready for a card that's very good?
Yeah.
It's risky. It's called Band Together.
That is risky. I did group projects in school.
It's a resource that doesn't generate any resources, but it says this card generates a wild resource for each ally you control to a maximum of 3.
Now this is the card. This card is crazy.
Yeah, once you get 3 allies out, but here's the thing. If you have 3 allies out, if you don't have something that gives you more ally slots, what are you spending 3 on?
All these cards that you put in your deck.
Yeah, that's right. You know, just trying to make it.
The cards.
All right, then we get Blade. Everyone's gonna love this.
Now Blade is one of these. I just like kill people, right? He's not like super. He's just moody.
Well, he's a vampire. So I was on point with my Twilight.
He is a
vampires
vampire.
have a long and storied history in the Marvel universe.
Really?
And the movies have just ignored that. But apparently, there's a Blade movie coming that is in the universe. So he's finally all the stuff that was a little too weird to be mainstream in 2008 is making its way into the MCU.
Are vampires just like the original superheroes? You know, eternal life.
Some can fly,
flight, blood sucking,
or jump.
Yeah, a lot of jumpers.
Highly.
Yeah.
Fast, very fast.
Been around for a long time, thousands of years. So it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
What other vampires are there besides Blade? You gonna tell me like some
Edward? Just kidding. There are other ones. He's a vampire hunter, right?
Blade is?
Yeah, I think so.
And also a vampire?
Yeah. But he hunts the bad ones.
Oh.
Kind of like Captain America's the bad guy hunter.
Okay, right. He's a human hunter.
But Blade actually kills people. Captain America won't. 1 thwart, 2 attack, no consequential damage, 3 health, force response after Blade thwarts or attacks, choose to either spend a physical resource or discard Blade.
It's one of these. The designers love these cards. Designers love these cards. You gotta choose.
Apparently he's half vampire.
How many times do I have to put you in the ground? A few. What do you think? I mean, I'm fine with this.
Dracula is canonical in the Marvel Universe. I can't wait.
Really?
Honestly. I'd love to see a Dracula MCU movie.
So does that mean we might get Dracula as like a hero?
That would be awesome.
I would definitely do that. Then actually, I initially hated it, and then I loved it.
Apparently, it's called Blade's called a Daywalker. He has all the strengths of a vampire with none of the weaknesses.
Oh, classic Marvel right there.
Yeah, why not?
You see, apparently Edward is not a vampire, says Chris.
I don't know how you can prove that.
Yeah, good luck proving that one, right?
Yeah, he seems like a fictitious character
to begin with.
Are you ready to rumble? That's the name of the card, Ready to Rumble. 1 cost upgrade. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. After you change form, discard this card, ready your hero.
Ready a hero?
Ready your hero.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You don't want to be changing form too much, unfortunately.
Well, you know, it's like those stupid situations where you've got to clear your. No, that doesn't even work, does it? Yeah, I got nothing. Ooh, look at this spicy new card. You ready for this? It's called Energy. Just kidding. You remember early on when it's like, I need more copies of this to build decks. And then now it's like I could build a house out of this. And then we have obligations and all that business. Yeah, overperform.
All right, here's what I need.
I'm going right to the CDB right now.
Yeah, I'm going to our Discord channel, and I'm looking for a
real marketing guy. Huh?
Spectrum deck build.
I'm playing the Warlock.
And you're playing Adam Warlock, so it needs to pair.
One right up top. I'm sure there is. Oh, there's 2 Spectrum decks. Massive Attack Spectrum, which is nice. I made a joke about Massive Attack earlier. And then Red Fist Rambo, also. A lot of love. 51 hearts on these babies.
Wow.
All right, now I need to figure out how to find the decks I actually want to see.
I see no links in the Discord. You guys have failed me.
Deck list. Yeah. Popular.
I'm going to give it like 60 seconds while you're figuring that out.
Okay. Search. Maybe people just want to enjoy the stream and not have to work.
You know, there's enough people watching. Someone out there has got to have already done it. I believe. It's not work if you already have it built.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just getting to see your deck you built played on stream.
Yeah, isn't that Thor leadership? Why am I saying because I have the Adam Warlock?
You know what would be really cool of them to do? I know there's no reason to do this. Fantasy Flight Games.
Okay.
If every time they reprinted these energy cards,
different art.
Yeah,
that's too much. Wouldn't do that, would they? Oh, and I can't even search because there's also an ally. Oh no.
For whom?
Hold on. Deck list name. Well, let's say Warlock. We'll put Warlock in the title. Surely they would title it with Warlock in the title.
You guys are giving me protection and aggression. No one has leadership built. Look at this Captain America I've got to use.
Here we go. We've got some heat here. We've got the Warlock's Guide to the Galaxy. We've got...
What aspect are you talking?
We've got 50 All-Stars Adam Warlock. Well, I love All-Stars. Let's see what that looks like.
Hey, now. How do you feel about playing NBA Jam on stream?
Look at this. Oh, this is the deck list right here.
What aspect?
And it's Il Imperator. I played that list with the Confused Venom. Was the same guy. Did that. The Spanish YouTuber. Yeah, Spanish YouTuber.
Did you say what aspect it was?
Well, it's all of them because he does.
I had to ask 3 times.
I just got completely trolled there.
3 times. I thought you were trolling me.
In real life.
Yeah.
I got there. We also got Knowhere Boy by Redkinson. Let's see if there's a picture in the description. That's how I'll know. No. No picture. Also, Britney Spears, Discard Me Baby One More Time. Oh, now this has a write-up. Oh, well.
Yeah, these decks are getting real. We should just post our list, but look at this write-up. With these sections and strategy and links.
I thought that was cool because I wrote like a few paragraphs on Arkham that one time, and it was like, oh.
This one's too. It's just...
Yeah, people are talking. Like, this one has so much text that I think it's probably somebody who's done a good job here. Let me tell you the premise of this, okay? Adam Warlock's deck building requirements make it tempting to try and play some of the best support and upgrade cards from each aspect. It would be impressive if you could pull it off, but it's an unpredictable and uneven playstyle. You're talking my language here, since you'd usually need to cycle 3+ times before having everything on the field. This deck focuses on making the most of the Battle Mage ability for more reliable results. The keys are minimizing basic cards, a low cost curve, and prioritizing essential setup cards. You got me, Dalloway. I'm in. Let's build.
All right, here are decks from last time, which we will need some of those cards. And then I'm going to
This is going to be a pain to build because it's like 1,700 unique cards.
But we're here for the full experience.
We're here for it. We're here for it. And remember, anybody at home, like if you're just playing Marvel Champions, you want to try something new, hop on the old Marvel CDB. Type in whatever hero you want to play and pull up a deck that looks enjoyable. It's not wrong to net deck in cooperative games, but in competitive games, you should be run out of the store.
Hey, this is interesting. Spectrum's signature set comes with 18 cards because it starts with the 3 forms. I was counting to make sure.
Are they permanents? If they're permanent, they don't count to your deck.
They are permanents, yeah. But I was like, oh, does that mean she only has 12 cards? Yeah. Okay, let's build your deck real quick. Tell me what's in it.
Oh gosh, I mean, where do you start?
It's going to be a nightmare. I know.
Are you looking for colors or types first?
In the world? This is a mess. Let's go colors. What leadership cards do you need?
Ant-Man, Major Victory, Maria Hill.
You have some of those in your stack already, right?
Yeah, I got Major Victory.
Maria Hill. You said Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I think one of us was playing.
And then Make the Call. I'm just going to keep shouting.
I'm going to leave it sleeved. Make the Call. Okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay. What about?
How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 across 4 is 24. That'll get us there.
What about protection?
Protection. We've got Clea, first hit, never back down, shake it off.
You gotta love shake it off.
None of the cards in my stack.
All right, Clea.
Yeah, already off to a good start, right?
Interesting.
First hit, never back down. Wait, where are our decks from last time? You pointed those out.
They're over there, but we weren't on protection, were we?
Was I not?
No,
I
wasn't.
Justice. Yeah.
All right. First hit, never back down.
First hit, never back down. Shake it off. Shield spell.
You just said more things.
I know. I'm just gonna keep them in the brain trust. Clea, first hit, never back down. Shake it off. Clea, first hit. Who's laughing now, bun?
All these good jokes are.
Who's laughing now? I'll start working on
Shake it off. 1?
Shake it off 1. Yeah, we only have 1.
Art's hilarious.
Yeah.
We're missing Clea and what?
Clea, first hit. Shake it off. Never back down.
First hit. First hit. Okay.
First hit, Clea. Never back down.
Never back down.
First hit, Clea.
Clea.
First hit, Clea. Never back down.
We're gonna get there, man.
First hit. Zone of silence. Making an entrance. What does that even mean?
First hit, okay.
First hit, clean it, shake it off. Armor vest, shield spell. Got him. Okay, done. Then we need Wiccan. Think fast.
This is yellow.
Making an entrance. Yeah. Wiccan. Think fast. Making an entrance. I got Wiccan. Think fast, making an entrance.
Spycraft only costs 1.
That's right. And then one way or another, which I think is in here. Yeah.
Making an entrance.
Think fast. I don't have that in here, do I? I don't. Look at it. This is moving pretty quick.
It's yellow?
Yeah. Yeah. Think fast. Right? Think fast. What's that look like? Take 1 damage, confuse the villain. So that should have been my Venom deck. Maybe it's in here.
Tore that deck apart.
We tore the deck apart.
Yeah,
cut the ship in half.
What do you say it was called again?
Think fast. One more time. Think fast.
Do you know what it looks like, perchance?
Oh, no, I don't think they have the images in. Where? How do we even find the no image? Yeah, no image. This is the problem. It's hard to pop cards on the screen if we can't get the images.
Oh, it's right
there.
there.
Yeah, it's got the raccoon on it.
Oh, I think that was in the stack I just looked at. The new card stack. Where did that go? Did you take it?
No. New card stack. What, like over here? This is my Groot deck. The old Groot deck. Zach will answer any question you ask him while we're building.
Cards are on the ground. Cards on the ground.
Cards on the ground. Cards on the ground. You can ask him about anything, and he's bound to answer truthfully.
Unlikely.
Anything you want. Anything you want.
I think. It's got rocket on it. Sweet rabbit.
Sweet, sweet rabbit.
Remember when B-Cop came and left?
Yeah. I'd still play it in every deck. Probably should play it in this one. Stick to the deck build.
Favorite card from Marvel Champions? That's tough to say. I really like Scarlet Witch. A lot.
Still your favorite, huh?
She's a good time. Spider-Man's also super fun. Aunt May is also really good. Yeah. I don't know where that went. Oh, wait.
It's always somewhere.
Favorite hero in the game? Maria Hill. Just kidding. Think fast, eh?
That's the old Venom deck, isn't it? We got it. It's always somewhere. All right, and then to the reds. Bug, Spider-Girl, chase them down. Skilled Strike. Energy Spear.
Chase them down?
Yep.
Bug.
Bug and the other one.
Skilled Strike?
Yep.
I keep seeing they go black.
Yeah, it's very concerning for all of us. Nothing ever works for a long time, you know?
Yeah.
Jonathan was trying to test the delay the other day. Probably what did it.
Probably John's fault, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Probably the delay.
Bug.
The delay is always just waiting to screw us up. Bug, Spider-Girl, chase them down, Skilled Strike, Energy Spear. You know what a little bug? You know what a little bug looks like? 2 cost.
I gave it the chase them down, right?
Yeah, I got that. Energy Spear? What's Energy Spear from?
No idea. Seems new.
Oh, it's good. Attach to an ally. Plus 2 attack and piercing.
We're getting closer.
I hope we're not getting farther. Yeah, thanks, Carbocast. No, yeah, it's a known thing now. We're just holding our breath for a complete failure.
That wasn't in your deck, was it?
No, shouldn't have been. What were you playing? Were we playing Aggression?
Nope.
That seems to be where all the confused cards come from. It was in Nebula, if that helps. Energy Spear?
It might. There it is. Energy Spear?
Yep.
What else am I missing? Bug?
Bug and Spider-Girl.
Those are classic aggression cards.
Yeah. I like this person's attitude when it comes to deck building.
Run the good cards.
All like these 2 cost allies, like of course, because we're not morons.
I don't know Bug's in. Right, one last try.
Who organized this collection?
No one. This is the problem.
If we organize it every time, then we would not have to work so hard to build these decks.
But it wouldn't be as entertaining. We talk about this. Gotta get people to the show.
Tony Tales, Captain Marvel is the favorite hero there. Chris Hodovec's favorite hero is Thor. He's actually pretty good now. Just fine.
My favorite hero to hate on is Hulk.
Man.
It makes me sad every time I look at it.
Yeah. It's like not just the punt, but it's like a punt that only goes 10 yards. It's like you actually punted into favorable position for your opponent.
That does happen.
Yeah, it does happen, doesn't it? And it's like, well, why did we kick the ball when it could have just taken a shot?
Okay, we will find Bug somewhere.
Put me on finding Bug.
Before we do that, do you need neutrals?
Yeah, probably.
Probably like Master of the Mystic Arts if I were a gambling man.
Okay, neutrals we need. Oh, we need blues too. We already got them. We need. Did he give me Maria Hill? He did. We need. Cosmic Awareness, Karmic Blast, Quantum Magic, Soul World. Mystic Senses, Sorcerer Supreme. Of course, he's the only one. The one that gives you +1 hand size for some crazy reason?
Yeah.
Is that all it does?
I don't know if it does anything else, but it doesn't need to.
I think that's it, yeah. And then all of the Warlock cards. That came together okay.
Knowhere, man. It's the Sorcerer Supreme.
Is that right? Yeah. It's at +1 to everything, and
yeah,
you become a game winner.
That's all you need.
That's it, yeah. So I've got 6 times 4, 24, 25 with Sorcerer Supreme, and then my...
And we need Bug.
Fatties. We need Bug.
Once I get my deck built, we'll come back to Bug.
Okay, we'll come back to Bug.
I'm running...
I'll start sleeving this guy up.
Red Fist Rambo, which is an aggression deck.
You don't say.
I'm prone to aggression.
Yeah, I've always said that was your weakness.
Yeah, in real life and in games.
Mainly in real life.
Just very angry all the time.
You're prone to burn.
He plays
games.
Hulk, so we're happy.
Yeah, that's it's a meta design, you know? It's like, you'll get mad playing this. Yeah. We're going to make you feel like the Hulk.
I love playing the Hulk ally every time.
Yeah, me too. Isn't it funny? It's so much more fun to play the Hulk ally than to play the hero.
I also love this Thor ally that's letting me play. So you get 2 thumbs up on the deck. And Valkyrie, I could not be happier.
I'm telling you, man, these well-loved decks on the DBs, that's where to go. That's where you want to be. Anyone following the X-Wing stuff out there?
I barely.
I heard a little bit about it. Made some X-Wing rules changes or something?
Yeah, it was crazy. That's all I know. I looked at it and laughed and then continued on.
Did they do, are they doing like big organized play or anything? X-Wing? Did they, I don't know, they kind of disappeared off my radar, to be honest with you.
I mean, I think the pandemic was a problem.
Pandemic in that second edition, it hit harder than I thought it would hit. There's a lot of people that really just didn't want to make the
pivot.
The miniatures thing is different, right? It's like just different. Culture is different.
It is different.
New edition, like everyone's like not having it. Apparently there was a rules update, David. Some kind of a rules update. I changed a lot of things. You find any bugs over there?
Not yet.
Okay. Let me know. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Wow. I like that card. What's surprise attack? Sounds familiar.
I'm only missing 1 card.
There it is. Oh, really?
You find bug?
Surprise attack. After you change form, deal 3 damage. Changing energy form counts.
No way. It's like, did they know that when they were designing that card, you think?
Man, I sure hope so, because I love that.
No way.
That would be so cool. Man,
after you change form.
Power of aggression. Have not seen you in a minute.
Transformation. After you change to this form. That's so cool. Man.
Here's looking at you, design team. That's cool. Do that more.
Good comments coming in here too. Bog said it works. Form change.
Is that Boggs?
No. Somebody saying Bog said.
Oh, I was like, man,
Joe
Boggs
said, Bog said. Garinsky also saying they definitely knew it came out with Ant-Man Wasp and their multi-changes as well. So yeah, of course. Michael Easton says X-Wing rules update is pretty bad. Random player order is good, but setting every turn after dials throws off the game.
Agreed. Agreed. That's the only thing I saw was that you set dials.
Maybe it's a better game
initiative, but afterward. Like
it's just different. You know, anytime there's changes, it's tough.
Decade in is not the time.
Brant saying the only issue with this campaign is that the campaign has no decisions and solo standalone Loki is very random.
All right, I'm gonna hand you this. We're looking for Bug, and we're looking for Jarnbjorn. Hear me?
Yeah.
Bug and Jarnbjorn. I'm just getting all the aggression.
Now, where are the do you have a deck sitting somewhere that's an aggression deck that would have both of those in it?
That's what this was that I'm now displaying out, but I couldn't find it in there.
I mean, I'm kind of attracted to these red cards as well. Like a Moth to the Flame. Damage? Damage? Didn't you had Jarnbjorn in something recently?
Mm-hmm.
Did you trade it in as a single?
Yes, how'd you know?
It's gone for $50 on the black market. A moment of silence, please, for those who never take the chance. It looks like it would be here. I think I already looked at these. I did. Definitely did. Okay, so they're not in here. That's fine. And that's fine. That's fine. That's right. Bug cold foil is $100. If you didn't know that. I still think, listen, I'll say it to the ends of the earth. Take your scenario packs, your hero packs, your expansions. Make one of those cards foil or alt art on every pack. You've done it. You've done it. You kind of got the best of both worlds. You might buy a few just to, you know, you create a little collectability on the side. It doesn't impact the game whatsoever. But like if you're a huge fan of Martin X,
then you're suddenly trying to go get the cards you want.
That's right.
That would drive some people crazy. Are you playing Quinn Carrier? Good.
Only the one.
Alright, let's take a look.
Yeah, people say you need to keep your cards in a binder.
Too much space. Too much space.
Well, clearly this system is rock solid.
It's working like a charm, dude.
Excuse me. What was I saying?
Think about this for a second.
Well, they've got to be somewhere.
Agreed.
They're not here. I'm literally about to proxy Bug. Or maybe I just replace it with Marvel Boy. 2-cost ally. Just as good. Doing it. Or with In-Betweener. That actually is exciting. Alright, I'm using Marvel Boy instead.
What's depth focus?
It's the one that makes your superpower -1. It's neutral. They were in Gamora deck. That's right.
Where is that deck?
They were in the Gamora deck. All of these. Apparently we need Bug with the Energy Spear. What does Energy Spear even do?
Let me just make sure.
+2 attack and gains piercing. What does Bug do? I guess I can look at that. I'm playing a combo deck all of a sudden. Oh, yeah, it's so good with Energy Spear. Wow. Okay, yeah, I can't do this.
We'll find it. I'm on a mission.
Bug. It's not in here, but I'll check for a third time. Okay? Just so that we can all check together. If you see Bug, say something. 2-cost ally, right?
Yeah.
I'd play every 2-cost ally in the world. Did you take that deck home?
Sure didn't.
Isn't this really half of the hobby?
Let me
maybe more. Maybe more than half of the hobby. Looking through cards. Does this spark joy? Yes. It's like little paintings.
I'm missing Jarn Bjorn?
Yeah. That was in there.
It's gonna drive me crazy.
Where would it have gone? All you have to do is think about where it would be. If I were Zach, where would I put a Marvel Champions?
It's not in your cards, is it? You didn't put them in your box just to get them.
My box?
Your big box down there?
This always happens. My box. I only have Marvel Champions cards. Why would I put them in my box? Why would I put your deck in my box of non-Marvel Champions cards? It makes no sense. I'll check. Makes no sense. Let's take a look. Let's see this box of empty Ultimate Guard boxes. Definitely not in there. Is it in this box? Star Wars CCG cards?
Are you being sarcastic?
Don't think it's in there.
Do I feel sarcasm?
Oh, no. No, I'm playing it well above the table here. Maybe I put it in this Flesh and Blood deck box. No, there's Flesh and Blood cards in there.
All right, here's what I'm going to do.
Yes. Wait, is this everything?
Yep.
I see some red cards in here.
Found Jar Jar.
All right, keep that up. Whatever it is you're doing there, that's good. I like that.
Someone put a deck in the wrong place.
Yeah. I wonder who that would have been.
Not me.
I don't think I've ever touched that box.
I think I'm going to intentionally not find bugs.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
We did it!
Why were they there? What were they doing?
They're literally with the, whatever hero this is.
Oh.
Nebula. No, Gamora. That's fine.
Why do I have Mantis?
That's a signature card for Drax. Oh no. Why is that true? Oh, I know. He's on top of that stack I just handed you.
This one? There's Nebula. Is Drax in here, you're saying? This guy?
Mm-hmm. Just like that. We're square.
Alright, here's your little stack of goodies. Alright, we got Bug, we got an Energy Spear.
I gotta save up real quick.
Here's all of these that we didn't use. Here's the new cards. You can integrate those later.
Classic. And hand those over.
New.
Stack them.
Aggression. Alright, and just like that, you too can manage your collection at home and experience the wonders of card games. Oh, don't I need a clear sleeve?
You mean the Marvel? I do have clear sleeves for you.
Wait a minute, why don't I get one of these Steve Beat the Shine sleeves?
Beat the Shine?
Yeah. It's great.
Jiminy Crickets.
There it is, look.
Alright, we're sleeving up.
It's kind of shiny.
I'm playing a lot of my favorite cards here. So
oh, wait, it's only the one side, that's right. I'm going to put... I want the...
Your Mystic side should be the shiny side, right?
Well, I don't want to be whiling out on stream. Look at that. Like, that's...
Is that card from another dimension?
That's a lot. You get these sleeves from Steve.
It's the John Cena of cards.
Wait, you can actually get these.
Online.
Yeah, hold on.
They're really cool.
I was talking to Steve just recently. Let's see. Link to the Make It Shine Facebook page. So if you're looking for these sleeves, Make It Shine Facebook page is where to find them. Well, Steve beat the game. He's a big supporter of Marvel Champions.
You know, we were joking before the stream because I have a phone call at 5 o'clock. But let me tell you, man, that's becoming more of a realistic barrier than it was. We're going to have to play this. How long does this first scenario take? And
it doesn't take 2 hours. Nothing in the world takes 2 hours.
Have you seen Dune?
Yeah.
I need people to level with me that have played this first scenario. How fun is it? And is the campaign worth it, or should we just play these individually?
Hey, here's something that I saw that I was really inspired by. Scenario 2 is called Tower Defense. Now, people talk a big game on tower defense. They don't know what tower defense is. So I'm going to be looking to see, is this actually a tower defense style scenario? Because that would be incredible if we're building little towers and
etc.
It's definitely not how that's going to work, obviously.
Do you have your
game works.
obligation and stuff? Because we'll see them in these.
There's my obligation.
Yeah.
Here's all my bad stuff.
Radioactive.
Radioactive.
Alright, I'm putting these over here.
Anesthesia Cat said I played the first one. It was really fun. Love Scenario 2 from Kyle Mack. Heard the campaign is good this time from David Latimer.
Kyle, are you Kyle Mack from Chelsea? You remember Kyle Mack?
No.
That would be something else. There's a strategy guide. Probably not reading that.
Dylan, where did this? So this is just in a Make It Shine sleeve from our friend Steve over at Steve Beat the Game. He makes these, or has them manufactured. Party on the back, Planet Straight on the front.
Thanos saying no, he's not from Chelsea, although he is from the UK, so he could have been from that Chelsea.
Yeah, could have been from that Chelsea. Wouldn't that have been crazy? I'm from Chelsea in the UK. How did you know? It's like, wow.
That would have been hilarious.
It's like an interdimensional unification.
How you feel about this?
Let's play scenario 1. Let's do it. Let's just do it out of the box like it's to be done.
All right. Fools taking up arms against omnipotence. They rush head on into Armageddon, so I shall provide them with the most glorious doomsday. Thanos.
Wait, that seems like a lot. What was happening there? Thanos is giving some...
Fools taking up arms against omnipotence. They rush head on into Armageddon, so I shall provide them with the most glorious doomsday. Thanos.
Taking up arms against... Like
omnipotence.
Yeah, the same omnipotence. So all powerful? Taking up arms against the all powerful, something or other?
Mm-hmm. He is the wielder of the Infinity Stones, you know. Welcome to the Mad Titan's Shadow. This campaign expansion comes with 5 new scenarios that tell a story of the Infinity Gauntlet and 2 brave heroes who risk everything to prevent universal destruction. New rules, additional forms. Cards with the form keyword grant your identity unique forms, such as Spectrum's energy form. These forms are in addition to your identity's alter ego and hero forms, and they come with their own conditions for changing. When identity changes their additional form, it does not count against the once per turn limit of flipping from hero to alter ego, but it does count as changing form for the purpose of triggering cards such as Moxie, Amplify, etc., Starter Decks, etc. Alright. Expert campaign, not doing that. Prepare for a story. You gotta love this art, though.
Looks good, man. Comics are great.
The setting is called Sanctuary. This is Thanos speaking. Absolute power is within my grasp.
His voicemail?
That's right. It's Thanos speaking. Hello.
Hello.
Did you find my stone? Absolute power is within grasp. In my grasp. 4 of the 6 Infinity Stones belong to me. What news of the other 2? Proximus Nova, I believe, says, the Reality Stone remains hidden from us, my lord Thanos, but the Power Stone has been found on Knowhere, the place.
Pretty funny that the Reality Stone is hidden. You would think it would be the most obvious.
It is a funny reality. Thanos then replies, then take a battalion to Knowhere and bring me the stone.
You want to start like a stand-up YouTube channel? Like a comedy channel?
Is that not what we do?
We'll just do skits.
All day?
Just do skits together?
Constantly antagonize my serious attempt to get through this.
Yeah. That's what we do, I
Then
guess.
Cosmo, this little dog, you know, that guy, says, Guardians, this is Cosmo. We are being attacked. Send help. Look at him in his little space.
Is that more playable than the other dog?
Absolutely.
Lockjaw or whatever?
Yeah, unfortunately. Scenario 1, Ebony Maw. That's who it is, actually. Right? That's who this guy is. No. I don't know. The Mad Titan, Thanos, is on a quest to collect all 6 Infinity Stones and join them together in the Infinity Gauntlet. If he succeeds, Thanos will have the power to control the universe or destroy it. His fanatical followers, the Black Order, pledge their lives to the Titan's cause, and they scour the universe for the only 2 stones that their master still needs to complete the gauntlet.
Has it been established? What do you think? What is it? People who are following Thanos, what do they think they're getting out of the deal? Right? Is he going to give them like something with his gauntlet?
Maybe. I think more importantly, it's the belief that he's going to actually achieve it.
Yeah, but like, what do they get out of it?
Survival.
Oh, you think they will be spared?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like if joining Vader's team.
Yeah,
it's like you may not believe in what he's doing, but he's going to win.
Yeah, but also you might get choked along the way.
Well, it's just a work hazard.
I don't feel like Thanos is snapping only for his non-followers.
Well, at least in the movies, he's got a logic to his method to his madness. He's essentially wanting to make half the population disappear in the movies. I know it's different in the comics. Half the population disappear to create balance because it's overpopulated. In the comics, I think he falls in love with death. So his goal is to wipe out half of, or a significant portion of the population to try to impress death. Marvel kind of goes some places in the comics, doesn't it? Yeah. Death, like as an embodiment of, like a personification it's like a female
like personification. A Hades kind of thing?
Yeah. The goddess of death, maybe?
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
One of the followers, Ebony Maw, has discovered that the Power Stone is being kept in a secure vault on Knowhere. Now the Black Order sorcerer is leading an army of Thanos in a direct assault on the space station. Cosmo and the rest of the Knowhere Corps are doing what they can to defend the station, but they won't last long against Maw without your help.
Now, okay, questions. I got a couple of questions. First of all, I love this comment from Chris Lamb. What's up, Chris? Says, if y'all hadn't found Bug, I wouldn't have been able to sleep tonight, which is quite funny. But then, this guy's got 4 of the 6 stones?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that make him still the most powerful thing in the universe?
Absolutely, yeah.
So why is he sending a team of... why didn't he just go get it?
I mean, he can still die.
Really?
Yeah.
With all those stones?
I mean, he had all the stones and he almost lost anyway. Because he was slow to snap.
I have been
You've seen that movie, right?
No.
Where the snap happened?
I've seen about it. I've been oversold on the power of these stones then. Because to me, if somebody's controlling reality, soul, mind, etc.,
he doesn't have
what's left?
The reality or the Power Stone yet.
Yeah. But like, what are the 4 that he has right now?
He has...
And power?
The Soul Stone.
Okay.
Don't even know what that does.
Well, you can go to Soul World, I guess. Like I'm a Disney World thing. Mind World. Mind Stone.
He has the Time.
I mean, once you have time, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
That's the cheat code he uses.
Yeah, come
on. Spoiler. Thor has the axe. No, is it Jarnbjorn? But the axe.
Yeah. The hammer is the other one.
Mjolnir. So he gets him in the chest. And is like in the process of defeating Thanos. And then that's when Thanos snaps.
Yeah, I mean...
And Thor's like, should have gone for the head.
Man, once you go time, you know, you just
because he just snaps and reverses it.
Once you go time, your whole world has to fall apart, right?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no. He actually snaps.
Is it very taxing for him to use these or something?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah.
The one ring kind of problem?
Yeah. It's what... Nah. I won't go that far.
Yeah, it's fine.
But yes, it is very taxing. And also, he actually... what happens is Scarlet Witch destroys the Mind Stone. Vision's little thing. And then he reverses time. She has to kill Vision to do it, which is the drama. Reverses time to undo that and takes the stone anyway. And then off to the races.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just very, very powerful. Very moving.
Also, apparently it's Stonebreaker. Stormbreaker is the axe. And then the Infinity, or the Soul Stone has the power to steal or control actual souls. Well, like, how can you compete with that? I don't know. It's like, what is Hawkeye gonna do against that?
Nothing. He's irrelevant.
Yeah.
But hey, have you seen? You may be interested, maybe not. There's a Hawkeye TV show coming.
Oh, you mean Arrow? I've already seen Arrow.
No, he's training.
How many Moody Archer series do we need?
He's training Kate Bishop.
Oh,
it's gonna be a fun time.
Great.
Okay. Ebony Maw. So here's what we need. Ebony Maw 1 and 2. Attack on Knowhere. The Power Stone. So Ebony Maw.
Apparently, Jarnbjorn is the axe before he gets Mjolnir. Basically, before he's worthy. He has Jarnbjorn as like the throwaway weapon of the gods.
Okay.
The basic. And then he upgrades to a rare hammer, and then probably an epic Stormbreaker axe.
Interesting.
I'm saying Hawkeye literally isn't in the film. Yeah, so I guess we couldn't even shoo it in.
Yeah. I mean, at some point, you just acknowledge your lack of ability to be worth anything.
That's right. Alan's saying Hawkeye could shoot the stones out of the gauntlet because they don't give Thanos super reflexes. Yeah, so as long as he knocks the time stone out first. But then reality, couldn't you alter reality so that the stone is back in the gauntlet?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of problematic. I don't know. I don't watch this stuff.
Yeah, I just enjoy it.
I only read the comics, and of those, I don't read them either.
I'm a little impressed that I knew as much as I did.
Been saying that a lot.
That's just random brain. I don't even know where I heard that. Probably like we'd eat a meal before a movie, and they'd be like, "Oh, what happens in the comics is," because I've never read that stuff.
Fantastic person saying what happens in the comics is voice.
Yeah.
Sounds just like that every time.
I've been corrected, you know, in that way, and at least it feels annoying. It feels annoying to me.
It's a very nice way of putting it. You got the boards? You got all the boards. They're right here. You got my board? There's my board. Like you're doing all the hard work, and I'm sure we're doing nothing. We may need a little more space. I'm going to zoom out a little bit.
The Norn Stone. What is happening?
Norn?
Attack on
Norn McDonald. R.I.P. Love that guy.
He did pass recently, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Brian D. Hawkeye was in the film. Look what happened. They lost. So, stands to reason.
Black Order, Armies of the Titan.
Benjamin Lyon saying foil looking quite nice on Warlock.
Standard sets. I'm going to task you. These need to go in these. All right, standard. We're almost there.
How many do you get? Just a quick, let's do a quick survey. How many people would buy these sleeves if we sold them? Shout out on chat. And name your price.
1 million. I need one person to pay 1 million, then we're out of here.
I would buy these sleeves for $80. I need about 20 people to buy them at $80 to really move forward on this.
William says me.
Okay. We got no, yes, no, maybe, yes, no. These are, you can tell the people that listened in class or not, you know? It's like, comment if you would buy these sleeves. I guess that could be interpreted as whether or not you would buy these sleeves.
Yeah, because you didn't say comment if you wouldn't buy them.
That's right. William there, $10 for 50. That's the best offer so far.
Deal.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Can I draw my opening hand yet? Are we playing yet? How long does it? Oh wait, what am I supposed to do?
You just move the sleeves. And You're taking everything and doing nothing.
That's a value exchange you're looking for.
Yeah, if you can find people in your life willing to do that, I guess.
That's right. This is so good. There was a nice comment up here too that made me feel good, so I'm gonna try to find it.
All the positivity. Did I mention leave a review, Facebook review, product reviews on the website? They're really helpful.
Somebody said something nice up here. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Josiah M. Brosiah. So I just got to say, the banter in these streams makes my day. Just going to keep grinding through work with y'all in the background.
I'm really glad to know that my suffering of having to be the one to sleeve this stuff.
I can't sleeve them if you
were doing nothing.
What about these? Can I sleeve these?
You were scrolling to find a comment that you wanted to read. I appreciate the work that you do.
I'm just trying to make this entertaining. Yeah. Just the sleeve the card stream.
Meanwhile, I got that call at 5. We have 1 hour and 57 minutes.
Okay.
Clock's clicking. Oh my goodness. What have I done?
Take some of those guys.
Oh no, now they're all mixed up.
Oh, is that bad?
Who knows?
It's probably fine. Right? They're just gonna get
find out.
I think they'll get shuffled in.
Gotta learn today.
I've got 6 cards here. Somebody commented on.
You can count.
Is that what I needed? Yeah. Somebody commented on one of our videos.
Here's one. I'll get you some more.
I find it really interesting how Steven holds his cards.
Were you doing the vertical thing?
Is that what I do?
You do this sometimes?
Oh, lay them out like a Hindu shuffle kind of thing? Yep. Yep. Sometimes I do that.
I too have found that interesting before.
Okay. That's
but
cool.
I also hold them even more weird. Apparently.
Vincent J. Hilarious comment here, Vincent. I'll tell my boomer friends to review you on Facebook.
Yeah, thanks. You know, honestly, there's a small part of me that wants to delete our Facebook page. You can't do it. But
you know what? There's a small part of me that wants to reform Facebook from the inside.
It's not going to happen. You mean meta? It's very meta of you.
It just ranks in search. I mean, you just gotta, you don't want to be nowhere.
All right, we're gonna keep reading. Spell environment cards. Ebony Maw is a servant of Thanos and a powerful sorcerer. To represent his deadly magic in the game, Ebony Maw's set contains 8 spell environment cards. When a player reveals a spell environment, they place that card in front of them in their play area. So he casts a spell on you. Each of these spell environments enters play with a specified number of invocation counters on them. When Ebony Maw activates against a player, his ability triggers the Force to Interrupt. When Ebony Maw activates against you, remove an invocation counter from each spell in your play area. Because this is an interrupt ability, it resolves immediately when Ebony Maw activates and before the activation resolves. For example, Ebony Maw activates against Spider-Man, who has 2 spell environment cards in his play area, Rubble Storm and Fireball. Rubble Storm has 3 invocation counters on it, and Fireball has 1. Ebony Maw's ability removes 1 invocation counter from each, reducing Rubble Storm's invocation to 2 and Fireball's to 0. This causes Fireballs to trigger Force Response, so when it gets to 0. After the last invocation counter is removed from Fireball, discard it, deal 4 damage to your identity.
Am I supposed to be listening to this?
It's fine. I give up. Campaign instructions. Each player records their identity, etc. Put the secure landing pad side scheme into play. This is you. This is your job.
All right, hold on. I gotta take a drink real quick.
All right.
Gotta stay hydrated. That's good water.
You ever feel like it's the temperature of a sun in here?
No, I'm fine actually.
I'm not sweating yet, but I'm getting there. I'm like pre-sweat.
I think it's because you're having such a good time.
I am.
Take one out and put it where?
Take one down, pass it around.
Power Stone? Attack on Knowhere?
Secure the landing pad. No. Yeah, secure the landing pad side scheme.
And I should see it in front of me?
Maybe not.
I don't have it.
Maybe in the campaign stack.
Well, I hope it's somewhere, or we got a bad copy.
Secure the landing pad. There it is. Shuffle the security breach side scheme in the encounter deck. Okay, here we go. We got another.
Man, just chat turned on fire. You guys are talking like crazy. Hold on, I gotta catch up. CJ Frank, are we ready to play yet? Says the one who's talking in class and not doing the work. That's appropriate. I'm on doing homework while watching. Very productive. Brant saying the quality of the sleeves is really good. Cardboard Cast was digging your sleeving method. Very efficient.
Me?
Yeah. Super efficient, they said.
What was I doing?
Yeah, sleeving cards. Ryan Rohead, watching this while playing Champions myself, about to play the tower defense scenario while using Justice Rocket.
You said Ryan Rohan?
Mm-hmm.
Are you Ryan from the Spoils days, Ryan?
Or maybe Ryan Rohan.
That name is super familiar.
Do you know that name? It's not just the Lord of the Rings reference?
No, I think Ryan was from the Spoils days. I would love to know that. And if I remember correctly, worked for the Spoils at the very end and was like the bright light in the dark of people just like negatively talking about the game.
Being weird.
Yeah.
Got a little weird there at the end.
Victory. If the secure landing pad was defeated, add Cosmo to the campaign pool.
Okay, so then we can buy Cosmo?
Oh, wait, we're not.
I'd love a Cosmo right now, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it would be a good day for a cocktail.
David Lattimore has been having a really crappy last few days. Listening to you guys definitely helps. Well, David, I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that you had a bad last few days. What is it that Flogging Molly always says? The sun never shines on closed doors. Terrible advice.
I have no idea what Flogging Molly has ever said.
Brant Peterson saying Justice Rocket is so good in all campaign.
Ryan says he's not the Ryan I'm thinking of.
All right, but we still like you just as much.
We were onto something, and then we weren't. All right, Ebony Maw, stage 1. Force Interrupt. When Ebony Maw activates against you, remove an invocation counter from each spell card in your player.
Okay, so you attack skis, take the spells down, blow up. Like Warhammer Champions.
And he's at 28 health, so we can do this.
Look at this from Benjamin Lyons.
You have leadership cards, right?
Oh. Yeah, okay, you figured it out. Great job.
Did they help us?
I have Maria Hill, so I'm good. Yeah, it was on the back of the... Yeah. Benjamin Lyons here. Check this out. You guys are a window into a community I have little to no time to enjoy anymore because of responsibilities. I agree with the guy about you guys being enjoyable due to the humor and knowledge.
Yeah, that's really nice.
You know, they say you come to YouTube for one of two reasons, education or entertainment. And we like to think we have a third lane.
Both. Why not both?
Which is, I don't know why I'm here. Why am I watching this? Why am I 2 hours into a stream where they've just been sleeving cards?
You know what?
I don't know why.
Think about this. I hope this is what this feels like, which is a new thing, a new product just came out for a game you love. You head down to the game store that you don't have, but you come here instead, which is why you're here. And you get to hang out and open the new product and be excited about it and talk about it and explore it and ask questions about it and all that, hanging out together.
Yeah.
That's my greatest hope.
We've said it this sometimes. People have said this feels like being like in a good local store environment where there's like random conversations around and you don't have to really be engaged, but you can be if you want. Good morning to David Whitfield. David is kind of like our van in UK time.
That's right.
David pops
officially
in.
Start the stream.
That's okay.
That's when it goes to the next level.
Randall, and the main thing I did was help you guys with the rules changes when you used to play Heroes of the Grid. And I was around when you guys helped bring Ashes back. Awesome, right? Well, you just need to be you. That's all you need.
Attack on Knowhere. 1B. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and put into play in this area. Comes into play with 2 threat. Gets to 12. We lose. Just kidding. Advances to the next stage. 2 threat. I'm going to put a stack of these little things.
I'm surprised this guy doesn't have 8 hand size.
He is a mystic.
He's a mystic.
Come to expect it.
And they've really settled on the 6-5, which is right, unless you're playing Hawk, of course. David Peterson, you guys always put on a good show. Today is the Hunt for Bug. Now, this doesn't seem right. Like, what are the odds that I don't hit? Like, what are the odds of this?
That you get only justice?
Yeah, and yeah.
Those are all 1 of 2.
Yeah, these guys aren't. What is this? This is garbage.
Don't you want that card, though?
I don't think so. Do we need to remove threat right now?
No, I thought that was the draw card.
Does this hinder fire right now? Probably.
That's awesome, Josiah. Saying Covenant is exactly what Zach just said. I believe it's my local game store. It's just 8 hours away. LOL. When we open our store, we're going to have a lot of reasons for people to come visit. I hope you come, Josiah.
But through the magic of the internet, it's right here.
That's right. All right. Here's what's going to happen. Before I even look at my cards, I'm going to do what the game said. And you're first player, so I'm going to discard cards until we get a spell.
Is this happening before I look at this, you think?
Yeah, I think so. Spell. Pacification. Is it being revealed? Puts it into place. So not being revealed. It has Surge. Enters play with 3 counters on it.
We don't Surge it, right? Yeah, we don't Surge it. Give it the Surge.
So basically, after he activates against you 3 times, this will trigger.
And then what does it do?
I'll let you read it. It's called...
After the last invocation is removed, exhaust each upgrade you control, you are stunned. Okay, that's fine. It just against me. Yep. Oh, I got a little spell on me. I put a spell on you.
And I got Rubble Storm. Comes into play with 3.
Actually, that stun is going to be great. I think I can play around that with the add more like discard, remove a status ability. You know?
Seems good. Seems good. Mine is after the last one's revealed, deal 2 damage to each character I control.
Cool. I'm going to keep this. I'm definitely going to pay 1 for something, and I may as well remove 1 threat from the main when I do, right?
Yep, I like it.
What is this card? Why is this here? I guess I'll just shuffle it back up.
Joe saying, I live in Colorado, so going to your store when it opens will be quite a round trip. But then again, it might just be worth the vacation time.
Hey, we went to Colorado Springs there to play Netrunner once. What am I doing? Just doing this all wrong.
Apparently I shuffled these back in.
Okay. Hoodah! Whoa! Hey ha! Yeah.
Seems good.
Okay, what do we have here? Quantum Magic. Choose a card in your discard pile and add it to your hand. Anything matters here? No, it doesn't matter. It's not what you want to see this. Energy Spear, +2 in piercing. Defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat. Zone of Silence. Okay, and then Ant-Man. I think I should just Bugatti Ant-Man into an energy spear on this first turn. That's just like so good. Maximum of 4. Play. Pay. 3 counters. Play a spear. Have 3 turns for 12 attack total? Okay, that's an option. Discard a Justice card. Remove 2 threat. Okay. Has the Mystic Zone of Silence. Okay. Wow, these are all... This is a really fascinating hand. What are you doing over there?
I got a great hand.
Now, what are the chances there's like a discard an ally card out there? I didn't get any of my ability cards, so we're gonna play it cool.
Discard an ally? I mean,
like, because if I build a big Ant-Man with a spear, I don't necessarily want it to be going away immediately. That makes sense, right? Yeah, it totally makes sense. Okay. This is right. I think that's what I'm going to do, man. I mean, there's all sorts of clever tricks. There's just nothing to be done.
Can't be attached to him. Yeah, throw him away, please.
Okay, fine. I guess I got to read the card next time.
All right. So you're first. You're playing leadership. That means you got to play Marie Hill.
Right. On it. Hold on. Let me go find her. Okay, so the spear's out. It's a resource. Chase them down. Worthless. Energy spear. Worthless. Determination. Worthless.
But they're all resources, you see.
But they're all money. Money. Zone of Silence can play it, or can just discard it to remove 2. I guess a Zone of Silence to just defeat this.
And then we gotta flip it over. Who knows what happens?
Who knows what could be under there?
I know what's under there. It's a good boy.
Do we get to use it immediately?
I don't know how it works. I just know it's a good boy. Under that card is a good boy.
That's a good boy under there. So we've got Ant-Man times 3, right? And then we play Zone of Silence. Remove 1 from the main, remove 4 from the side.
If you can do that, that's great.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
All right, let's go, Adam.
And I'll clean up the last one.
I'm going to do Ant-Man 2, because I'm going to block with him this turn. This next turn.
We like the Ant-Man.
And if I do that, then I get to do 2 damage to an enemy, which is cool. Let's do that. All right, let's flip up to Adam. Let's play the old Warlock. Use those 2. Or that. Let's try the Ant-Man. Put 2 counters on him. Got me a boozled there, didn't I? Then we'll play a Zone of Silence.
So good.
Let's flip 4, remove 4.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I should do? I should do this, and then I should hold the Get Your Discard Back card, in case there's anything here that's really important.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it wouldn't have mattered.
Someone said something about determination, removing 1 from a scheme.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I spent the determination, so it's 1 from the main. And then 4 here. Flip this card
What
over
happens?
when it happens here. Hey, it's Cosmo. First player gains control of Cosmo. Does not count against the ally limit. When Cosmo leaves play, remove him from the game. A 2/2/3 for free. Yikes. And then I'll use my Battle Mage ability. Discard. Deal 2 damage to an enemy.
Look at you. That
and
was
then
great.
I'll thwart for 1.
What about your allies?
Oh, yeah.
They gotta go punching.
2 and 4.
Come on now. Come on. Nah.
Oh, man.
Coach Bible.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right.
We're from a small town in Oklahoma.
Hold out my thumb to whether he was walking or running.
All right. That was a pretty all right turn.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Over to me?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh, Cosmo could have held the spear. That would have been hilarious. Cosmo with a spear in his mouth.
We were so close.
It's hilarious.
All right. I'm going to flip over to Spectrum. After I change this form, choose a face and energy form, flip to that form.
Yeah, you got nothing to do but damage, right?
Yeah, we're going to go Gamma.
I already feel ultra powerful.
Powerful, yeah.
Now, am I correct that we're agreed we should not let Cosmo get removed from the game? Like, it feels like he comes with us if he doesn't die. Do you know that?
You're supposed to be able to read the victory conditions. If the secure landing was defeated, add Cosmo to the campaign pool. So that's going to happen.
Oh.
If attack on Knowhere was completed.
That's this one. The main scheme.
Add security breach to the campaign pool.
Okay, so we don't want them to advance this.
Yeah, right.
What an idea.
Yeah. Okay. So win fast.
Okay, so Cosmo can hit the...
When I flip this form, we get to do 1 free damage. Why not? When I change to that form, let's go ahead and think about my life real quick.
Okay. I'm glad that you have your turn mapped out so far.
Yeah. It's pretty great.
So you've done 1 move and now we're back to the thinking phase?
No, I got this.
That's good. Definitely fills me with confidence.
Well, what you did changed my reality.
You weren't ready for me to be so good at this game. I get to play a good hero finally. I don't have to dig for arrows.
I'm going to play Blade. He's going to attack for 2, and I'm going to discard a physical resource to do 2.
Math there can't be good, is it?
I mean, for the rest of the game, every 1 physical turns into 2 damage.
Yeah, but whoever wrote home about Jarnbjorn, right?
Well, and it's a backup ally just in case. Although
that's
he's
true.
going to get take 2 when this thing completes, but that's fine.
And he takes damage too, doesn't he? He's got consequential.
No, he has no consequential. That's what he does.
What?
So when he attacks, I either discard him or spend a physical.
Oh!
Attacks with words.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. Then we'll
Agent Zero, what's up?
Gamma Blast. Deals 7 damage to an enemy. So 6.
Hey, look at that.
7. And then I'm 3 damage, so we'll do 3 more.
Wait, is it like Gamma, like Hulk Gamma? Doesn't Hulk have like Gamma stuff?
Yeah.
And She-Hulk?
Yeah, they try.
So she's like controlling the Gamma.
She's like she gets like accidentally fused, I think, with energy in some way.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
I've had a 4 Loco. What's up, Agent Zero? What's up, Anesthesia Cat, the Daywalker? That's right. Blade.
How different is Spectrum's story in the comics from WandaVision? Screen keeps going black. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I know. Somebody should do something about that.
Not me.
All right, we're going to add 2 to the main scheme, as is customary. Then we're going to have some activations. The villain is going to activate against me, Ebony Maw, looking terrifying. When Ebony Maw activates against me, remove an injunction counter from each spell card, okay? Now, that would be my spells, too. Invocation counter.
My form card is over here, so let's just put it here.
Wouldn't that be funny? You could rob me of spells. It's something else. Swinging in for 1 plus a boost. I have 11 hit points. I'm not going to block that.
1 plus special. Discard 1 card at random from your hand.
Stupid Ebony Maw.
I'll my best.
I was not planning on ever defending this game anyway, so don't worry about that.
We made it happen. He's attacking me. I'll remove one of these tokens. I won't block. 1 plus 2. Take 3. Call me in the morning.
We gotta get a little beat up front. And then we got 1 card apiece. I'll start with a loss of control. Give to the Monica Rambo player.
You can't change energy forms. Alter ego action. Exhaust Monica. Remove loss of control. Oh no.
That's fine.
That's mine.
Oh yeah, you get that one. Right? I get a 2 for there.
Landing Craft. When defeated, discard cards on the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player who defeated the scheme. +1.
Ooh man, you know what? The amount of care that I have for that acceleration arrow is non-existent. You agree with that?
Yes.
That's like a complete waste of time. I'm not going to trade that out for a minion.
Just none caring.
None caring. Ooh, this is bad. Look at this all Warlock hand. I shuffled these a lot, but it was not good. Like, I can't even use my ability with these. What a waste of time. Where's all my resource generators?
They gone. First player pass to me?
Sure.
I mean, who needs resources when you just win the game?
Yeah, we're just going to blow right through this, aren't we?
Cannot change energy forms. That's a bummer.
Oh, you took the one. You took the one freaking... I can heal from allies. Ah, he's so good, dude. I could energy spear forever.
You love to see it.
Wow. Adam. Oh, you get the dog, apparently.
Really?
It's like an ongoing first player gains control, not when you flip it, I suppose.
That's good, because he needs to not be under my control after on the next round.
Oh, true. We planned that well.
Okay, well. Let's do this. Let's play an energy duplication with these two cards. I will use it to generate a physical resource with Gamma. I'll discard a card to play a Martial Prowess. Then I'm going to punch for 3, 4, 5. Then I've got to go down to get rid of this thing.
Okay.
Let's just...
You do it.
What's got to happen? This flips under, and it'll be over to you.
Okay, I'm looking at some options here. Scheme, think fast, karmic, cosmic. Man,
yeah,
I can just do everything. Just do everything. What kind of allies do I have here? So what I'm looking at is like I've got quantum magic here. Choose a card in your discard pile, add it to your hand. So I could pay 1 there. And then I could pay 2 for something. Summoning spell, you know, so I could pay 2 for any ally, but Pip, you may as well just play Pip if you're gonna do that, right? Because like Pip's an incredible ally. You also got Spider Girl. Not relevant right now. You could do a Cosmic, but that's like all this threat removal that I don't need. And then Karmic Blast I already have, and then Cosmic Awareness. I don't need more threat removal. So now I could also Quantum Magic the Energy Spear, play it onto Cosmo, and then heal Cosmo next turn with a protection card would be the idea. But I think I'm gonna hold Pip and just do a Karmic Blast. Deal 4, discard 4, take him to stage 2. Seems fine. And then play Pip when I'm attacked. Yeah. Or when Zach's attacked. Yeah, let's do that. I'll wait until Zach gets back so that it can be dramatic, thrilling, exciting. I think we are just burning here, yep. I only have 4 cards blank because I got discarded from a boost effect last turn. It's a real pain. It's funny that, like, I want to be using this ability, but I'm getting these hands that just aren't letting me do it much. Feels nicely balanced, honestly. And then, let's see. Next turn, I'm going to get attacked here. After he activates? Yeah. And then exhaust each upgrade I control and stun me. So if I'm... Let's see. This... So then I want to end Alter Ego next turn. So I can get rid of that status. Alright, you ready for this? Let's pay 2. Karmic Blast. Check your life. Deal 4 damage to an enemy.
Well, boom.
Now, Does this additional damage go to the next form?
What does it say?
It says deal 4 damage to an enemy and discard up to 4 cards on top of your deck. Deal 1 additional damage to that enemy.
I assume it won't carry over, unfortunately.
Well, what's the point of that?
Well, can you punch him twice? Ant-Man can punch for 2.
Oh, yeah. Huh. Hold on. Well, if we're not getting max value, then forget about it. Not interested in that at all. There goes that play.
You could also not discard anything.
Yeah, but why would you even play it that way?
I wouldn't.
Just to do it?
Doing 3 to him this turn is pretty good.
I'm going to kill this guy.
Yeah, we're going to do it real quick. We only have to do 36 damage after this. That's not very much.
Yeah, I know. It's like a crazy not amount of damage.
I think they heard the feedback about the last box.
Yeah.
Which is great. Too easy, play expert. If normal's too hard, you got a problem.
Yeah, that's on you. Let's take it a different direction. Check out this quantum magic. Man, these are just such strong cards.
Yep.
All right, fine. Just blast him for 4.
Well, boom. All right. Here's what's going to happen. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Stage 2. He's now 2 attack, 2 thwart. Removes an invocation. When revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until they have discarded a spell. Puts that spell in their player.
Totally fine.
So starting with me. Let's go. There goes an assault. How about that? And an advance. Come on now. All right. Manipulation. 2 counters. After the last one's removed, I'm going to discard a random card from my hand and become confused.
Rebel Storm. And just play with 3. After the last one is removed, deal 2 to every character. So watch out, allies. Here we come.
Yep.
1, 1, 1.
Can you heal Cosmo when he comes back to you?
I can heal Cosmo no matter what. Heal 1 damage from an ally.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back. Is that Haim? And then Adam is going to take 1 off the main.
Who's Haim? Just kidding. I know it's the band.
And then Ant-Man's going to stick around in case we need the block.
I got to set up 36.
Yeah, we don't need this. And that's it. Ready and go?
Ready, draw, go. Etc., etc.
There's Sorcerer Supreme. There's Mystic Senses. There's Soul World. Okay, so there's my buildies. And we don't have the resources to play Pip. I get it. Okay, so there's just some chaos involved in this hero. I don't like chaos. Maybe come back. Okay. Moving to the add the stuff. We're gonna add 3. 1, 2, 3. Courtesy of Land and Craft.
Scheming against me. I'll remove 1 and 1.
It only comes in with 2 on it? Wow. Cool. Cool guy there.
He's scheming for 2 plus 2. There goes your obligation. So 4 on. 4 on.
What'd you call me?
We both went to the same exact place. We've been around each other a lot. Attacking you for 2.
I'll take it. Fine.
2 plus 1. Also known as 3. My bad card is Black Order Infantry Guard. When defeated, give the villain a tough status token.
Oh, that's cool.
Boost. Doesn't matter.
Pacification. Another one. Surge it. Advance. The villain schemes. 2 plus. 2, 4. We're going.
Oh no! After all that talk,
boom! Just like that. The
Ryan Rohan says, "You guys think
go.
With making heroes more complex and scenarios more difficult might cause problems bringing new players? I personally don't mind because I was here for the start, but curious. I mean, as long as people start with the core set, I don't think it's a big deal. It's a great place to start. I think a lot of the scenario packs are great places to expand. So as long as they don't dive into like the middle campaigns randomly, which would be a weird place to start.
Yeah, these should be down one for sure. Okay, look at that. Just like that, he had an epiphany. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Each player discards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell is discarded and puts it into play.
All right, well, we got to get out of here quick.
And we have 18 to not lose. Comes in with 2.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. I'm getting spelled up, man.
Pacification should be down one, I think.
Now, when the villain schemes, he's scheming as me again, so these probably trigger again.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so pacification. Discard it. Exhaust each upgrade I control, and I'm stunned. I don't have any upgrades.
All right, here we go. Start with me. I'm looking for a spell.
Wouldn't need to be metal plated. Bubble Storm and then pacification.
Fireball. 4 tokens, 4 damage once it goes away.
I like that. I love a good fireball.
You get a flip until you get a spell.
I get another one already?
That's what happened when we advanced, right?
Yeah, I think so. The edge of my seat here. Do we have them all?
That'd be funny.
Spell, manipulation. Interplay with 2.
That deck's going to disappear quickly.
Yeah, look at this. Crazy.
All right. Then this passes to you.
Okay, I'm back.
Garinsky, do you think a new core would be a good idea, perhaps with less heroes, maybe a Fantastic Four, one for each aspect to offer alternative?
That'd be cool.
I think starter sets like that would be cool, but I think the core set's great.
I mean, the game's playing like the game plays. That's one of the best things about it. They're not like adding all sorts of crazy stuff to it. They're not like strapping on the Christmas tree ornaments. Plays well.
Can you do...
Baby, come back.
This guy's over here.
Thanks. How much you need me to do?
20.
I can definitely do 4 right now. 5. 6. 6. I got all my buildy cards in this hand. It's kind of a bummer, huh?
Yeah, it's fine.
I think Soul World's getting played.
It's a soul world.
Are you going to be in hero mode?
Yes.
What are your stats in hero mode?
Whatever I want them to be.
Do you want a +1/+1/+1 until the end of the round? Would that help you at all?
It won't, because I have to exhaust to get rid of this thing.
Okay, so I'll give it to me. All right, let's...
Good thinking.
Mystic Senses. Let's use Battle Mage Leadership to give me a +1 to everything. Draw from Mystic Senses. Wait, yeah, okay.
You can do that every time? Oh, you can do that once around. Okay.
Yeah. And then let's just see how it plays. Who needs Sorcerer Supreme when you can play a Cosmic Ward? Reveal the Treachery, cancel it. 2 on the thwart there. And then I'm going to end up rolling down. Going down, down. Let's do 4. Let's get these guys out of here. What do you think for that Rebel Storm hits?
Yeah, smart. 4 damage?
4 damage.
Right. Over to me.
I'm going to go down to Funky Town.
Exhaust or remove this from the game. I'm going to flip to hero mode. We're going to go Gamma. We'll deal damage here. We're going to play Gamma Blast.
Man, that's a good card, hey?
Using 1.
She plays pretty fun, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. 7 damage is overkill, so 3 and 4. And then give the villain a tough status token.
Yes, it is strictly better. I'm on. But it's not new. I want the new cards.
And then I'm going to use Blade to get that tough out of here. And then I'm going to use this I'm going to play a drop kick using the power of aggression.
Wow, you're just bringing the hits, aren't you?
4 damage, a stun.
I like this.
And I draw a card, which won't really matter.
I like this a lot.
And then it'll be end of the turn.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, she's got the beats.
Okay. I get a 6
Can I discard a card if I want?
Yes. Before you draw up, I think you can for sure.
I will do that.
Also, technically, Amon, there is a reason to play Mystic Senses. It's only in hero form where Sorcerer Supreme is giving you plus hand size. So like this turn, I'll have 6, and if I flip up and use, I'll get to draw. So, but it is generally better, yes. Blade take 1? No, you don't take 1. You don't have consequential.
That's right. He takes nothing.
Okay.
3 threat on.
3 threat on.
And then he's scheming against you for 2 plus 0. Then he tries to attack me, but he's stunned. Let me get the back cards.
Oh, wait, and then this stuff happens, right?
Oh, yeah.
Double Storm does 2 to everything. So I'll take 2.
I'm going to discard a random card from my hand. And then I take 2. Can you get me on the rando?
It's always this one.
Oh. Don't like that. Oh, he was stunned. Does he actually not activate against me?
He doesn't activate at all. Not at all.
Flip, drop, and reverse it. Whoop. Whoop.
There's my Karmic Staff, too. See, I just got them in the wrong order. Duh.
Oh, bad card. Okay. So...
Bad cards to me?
Yeah.
I do have a Cosmic Ward in place. It is a Treachery card. Gang up. Cancelled.
All right.
Who's laughing now, Cosmic Ward?
Oh, I wish you could have saved it.
Okay, that was pretty bad.
Shadows the best.
Ah, it's fine. You can handle that.
Who knows what I'm getting? Radioactive Man. Force after Radioactive Man activates against you, deal damage to each character you control. Boost, deal 1 damage to each character you control. 6 health, 1 attack. Then Reactor Meltdown is a side scheme. When defeated, deal 1 damage to each friendly character in play. And it has that crisis icon.
So another one that we will never touch, right? What's the point of touching this ever? Does he have text about this? Or there's something in that deck.
We can't remove this until that's gone.
Yeah, that's right.
And then these
but don't you have that sweet thing that gets around it with your little card? So then we'll just rely on that.
So there's 2 sap powers, which you attach to your identity. Just be aware these are getting shuffled in. You have to spend 2 electric energy resources or discard this card. To discard this card. If you have it attached to you at the end of each turn, you take a damage. There's a Radioactive Blast. When revealed in Alter Ego, 2 threat on the main scheme. When revealed in Hero, take 2 damage. Buyer beware.
Well. Is it time? Are we going? Is it time to go?
It is. This passes. We need max damage here. I'm going to leave you there and see how much I can do.
Max damage, you say?
Yeah.
Can you ready yourself for anything funny like that? All right, max damage. Well, I don't think I'm going to have time for this Karmic Staff to pay off. I got it at the wrong time. Discard a card, discard a status.
I'm first player. You can do that if you can do it.
I'm calling an action.
3, 5, 12. How much damage can you do?
Rough estimate, 8 to 10. Depends on what I draw.
Okay, let's do this. I'm going to use this energy duplication to play a photon speed, discarding here. Change to photon energy form, remove 4 threat from a scheme. If you're already in photon, it ignores the crisis icon. So Is 1 friendly damage matter to anything?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna remove this and flip to this form. Proton. After I change to this energy form, remove a threat from a scheme. Let's go there.
Are we going to next round situation then?
No. Then I'm gonna play Speed of Light. Change back to Gamma. Deal a damage and draw a card.
You're gamming. You're spectruming like a boss here.
And then let's swing for, thank you, 3 down to 20. Then I'm gonna spend 3 on Gamma Blast.
How many of those do you have in the deck?
A lot. I keep seeing it. 3.
There's a win defeated on that side scheme apparently. Yeah, we did it. 1 to every friendly. You 1 to Blade, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can get him down to 11 and lose Blade.
No, you don't need to do that.
You can't do 11.
We'll find out. I mean, I don't know. Do you want me to figure that out? I can't figure it out until my turn.
I'm gonna take a chance. He's gonna go anyway from this card. So,
ooh, like put it all on the table here and just set ourselves up for a big loss.
Well, you know,
the big L. All right, let's flip up to Adam. Play one way or another. Search the encounter deck for side scheme, would you?
David, there you go. If you pull up Blade, you'll see he doesn't have consequential damage.
There's no side schemes.
Failed.
Not playing it. I can count the deck and figure it out. Count the deck and figure it out. So I'm going to do way less damage now. I don't get 3 cards.
Cool. Cool. It's alright. Just remove threat. Keep clear that threat right there. Just don't let us die.
Alright, let's do 2 to the main villain with this. Draw with Mystic Senses. Okay. All right.
I still feel pretty good about this.
Easy. Okay, let's play Major Victory here.
That's what we need right now in our lives.
He's Major Victory. And then let's swing for 1 and a Skilled Strike. So 3 on Ebony there.
We're down to 6. It's so close.
And then Victory. Let's swing Victory in there too. Let's do 1 to the main villain there.
Down to 5. End the round?
End of the round.
It's ready. Draw. He's at 5. That's nice. I got the closer. All right. 3 threat on the main scheme. Then you'll activate against me. So now I will discard a random card. And take 2 damage.
Oof. Don't like that.
Okay.
Did he attack you?
Yeah, 2 plus a card.
You just taking it?
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me step in the way of that.
Oh, yeah, clear it because that's gonna clear him anyway, right?
No, I don't have a Rubble Storm. So let me defend for you.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna play a Never Back Down.
All right.
And I'm gonna use an innovation to pay for that. So I'm gonna heal a damage from an ally.
2 plus 2. Attacking for
4. I take no damage because I'm 2 defense.
We
so
like
the villain is stunned.
Oh, it's so good. Then he tries to attack you but fails.
That's
and
right.
this guy attacks me for 1. And then I take another damage from his ability.
Did you do it?
Mm-hmm.
Clean. All right, stuns who doesn't activate against me, so these guys don't fire. And stun tokens removed.
Yeah, then bad cards. Me, you, starting with me. Sap power, attached to my identity. After my turn ends, take a damage. You're not gonna matter.
Radioactive Blast. Take 2 damage. Takes me to 9 of 11.
You're totally fine.
We're totally fine. Totally fine.
Now, here's a question I have about this. Do we have the ending health concern? Nope, only an expert. So our health doesn't matter. Can you do 5? It'd be funny if you couldn't.
Well, I'm sitting down, and all I've got's a major victory, so definitely not guaranteed that I can do much of anything, to be honest with you. Can you do 5?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Different area codes.
Well, there you go.
You can just pass if you want.
No, man.
We can have fun with it.
No, I'm not passing.
I have the funnest way to finish. It rhymes with Hulk.
I'm not passing at all. Let's give you +1 to all your stats and my ability and draw.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm swinging for 4. It's not even close.
Okay. What about this? Then let's do first hit, deal 2 damage to the villain.
Well, boom.
Swing and major victory for 1.
Well, boom.
And I'll pass.
I just pass when we lose. All right, let's play Hulk. With a power of aggression. He's going to swing for 3. Physical, swing for 5.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Let's read our victory march.
All right, so that I mean, the funny thing is you think about that compared to Galaxy's Most Wanted, and like, they're not even in the same universe.
Yeah. I think the pre-built decks were also better. People were saying they're actually both pretty good.
Oh, the precons were?
Yeah. So if Secure Landing Pad was defeated.
It was.
Then Cosmo goes to the campaign pool. I don't know how that works. If Attack on Knowhere 1B was completed, add Security Breach to the campaign pool.
That did happen.
So I assume there's going to be stuff based on that. And we're going to read a story.
And then we get to play Tower Defense. Can I just see what Tower Defense looks like?
Yeah, you can.
Let me just see what the actual mechanic. All right, so what'd you think?
Well, I think this felt way more in line with what I expect out of Standard.
Yep.
Now, to be fair, and what I might expect out of a campaign. So I think a hero to kind of set the stage, introduce some concepts, let you test out your deck before you get too deep into a campaign. Very nice. I'm assuming as we get closer to Thanos is probably going to be a heavy hitter. So like even on Standard, you might get to a point where there's a little more of a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I think these heroes are more fun for me immediately.
Yeah. They feel strong, don't they?
Yeah.
Feel strong, powerful, etc.
And just like, it's a fun mechanics.
The changing form. And
Tomb Raider really made me realize what fun looked like again. Where it's like, it's
Never
not,
thought I'd hear that.
I don't know how to explain it, but it's just fun. But yeah, I thought it was reasonable. If we played it again, I would definitely be playing on Expert.
Yeah.
That I could tell pretty quickly. At least this Spectrum deck does so much damage.
It's putting out those Gamma Blasts, man.
Yeah, I mean, I do 1 when I flip forms. I can attack for 3, so there's 4, and then I hit for 7 there. I mean, I'm doing 11 off of basically 1 card.
Yeah.
Moment.
It's not pretty strange, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
And Tower Defense looks like it's actually going to be like Tower Defense. There's the Avengers Tower, and they're attacking it, and it maybe gets damaged and stuff.
That's really cool.
Let's try it out. Cool. All right, let's zoom out here. Well, hey, thank you so much for joining us for that. That was fun. That was a good one. That was just a nice, easy-going game of Marvel Champions.
That was ultimately, I think, what I wanted at this very moment.
Yeah. And I bet that it does scale up pretty decently to 5. But I think that's critical, right? Like a campaign, you start out and it's like it's a movie, right? It's like you start out and you're like, we're wrecking. And then it gets hard in the middle. And then it's like, the big climax, the big conclusion. Can the heroes do it? Whereas Galaxy Most Wanted, felt like out of the gate, I was just getting punched in the throat.
Yeah. Just like aggressively.
Just dominated,
the Drang was the first one. That wasn't that bad.
What was that one? You got all the weapons?
It was we had the ship and they were space pirates. That definitely wasn't bad. But then Scenario 2 was Collector. Just immediately slamming on the brakes. So we could get the same thing here.
Yeah, we could.
But
let's take a look.
I'm curious, everyone out there watching that's played, how do you feel about the entire scenario? And then how do you feel about the difficulty in general? Like, there's the fun element of it. Did you enjoy it? And then also, what difficulty are you recommending at this point? That's your obligation card.
I like Adam Warlock. I mean, it's kind of a weird little funky deck.
It is.
You just kind of make potatoes out of, or you mash the potatoes in your hand, basically, because it's just a combination of cards from all the different aspects. But like that last time, it's like, oh, this hand I can defend. Cool.
And you did.
Never back down, let's go. And then some hands is like, well, I just need to play this card or play this style.
I think that's really cool for solo play and 2-player. Mm-hmm. So getting some more of the roles in there that you see when you're at like 3 people playing different aspects is cool.
That is a good point. So like both of these heroes flex into those roles as needed.
Yeah.
Huh. Pretty dang cool. All right, so what is everybody saying here? Ebony Maw is not very hard and thus not overly enjoyable, says Brand. Standard gets quite hard halfway through, says Retro Dano, but I bet the expert campaign is difficult in a fun way this time. So it sounds like it's going to scale pretty reasonably. So maybe we stay on standard and just run through it.
I'm cool to cruise.
I don't want to get it stuck. I don't want to get in that situation.
Yeah, I'm with it. Well, like I said at the top of the show, we're going to be doing no stream next Monday. I'm going to be traveling back from Orlando. If you're going to be there for the Fab event, say hello.
You going to Disney World? Disneyland? What's the Disney down there?
It's World. It's the crazy giant
Universal Studios?
Not planning on it right now. Was originally planning to go
some flesh and blood
early to like with my wife to do some of that stuff, but then like all this travel's been happening, I just couldn't. This past weekend was my first like at home weekend in like 5 weeks.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's nice. You just lay there, stare at the wall.
A good amount of the time, yeah. I watched Twilight. See, did nothing.
It's essentially staring at the wall, I suppose.
Yeah, a certain kind of wall.
Let's see. Anything you guys need to know?
No stream next week. Arkham the week after.
No stream next week because of Orlando. Arkham returns the week after, and then we come back to Mad Titan Shadow the week after that. So is that 3 weeks later?
3 weeks from now is the next time we're probably going to play this campaign.
3 weeks from now, we will see you guys there.
And, on a Monday. Potentially stay tuned for holiday-themed items that are going to be getting announced. And what was the other thing I was going to say? Oh, hey, if you're in the UK and you don't know it yet, the boards and tokens we're using here we started doing domestic shipping there. So
we got ourselves a little hub.
We've been testing UK it out. Hub. It's going pretty well. Excited to see that.
Yeah.
You just never know. It was such a complicated, long process to get to the point we're doing it. But I'm happy to say it's worked pretty well so far.
So far, so good. All right, guys. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow. Just come join us tomorrow. Every day. Take care.